High school broadcast. I'm Jan McInturf.
And I'm Evan McInturf. Dad, do you have any feeling about tonight's game?
I do. With a big-time sports broadcast, you can't go wrong.
Unless the refs make the wrong calls, and you know about making the call, right?
I do. Anyone who's in the market to buy or sell a home can make the call to McInturf Realty. And our team works hard to make it easy and rewarding.
Dad, don't forget the mobile app.
Hey, you're right. When you download the McInturf Realty mobile app, you can search for homes, contact agents, browse photos, and get current information on properties.
And McInturfRealty.net is another great place to start.
You're right, Evan. On behalf of the entire McInturf Realty team, Evan and I welcome you to tonight's Big Time Sports High School broadcast.
And now, here's your Big Time Sports broadcast crew.
Sports are going to bring you another big one. It's round 2 of playoff, and it's going to be two big teams coming at you tonight. The Garaway Pirates coming in at 11-0 against a very good reigning state champion, 11-0 also, Kirtland Hornet football team. I'm Charlie Jones, and in the football booth with old Charlie tonight, as usual, I've got Bruce Witter. Wow, you got to watch yourself here. I've got Bruce Witter on my left and Ronnie Hurst on my right. Let's get a scouting report now from my good friend Bruce Witter regarding the Kirtland Hornets. And Bruce, tell me about the state champion Kirtland Hornets.
Well, they're state champions for a reason, Charlie. 3 out of the last 4 years they've been state champs. 55-game winning streak, regular season winning streak, and they are loaded. They are a run-oriented team, but they can throw the pass off the play action.
Bruce, a little thing, I think the Pirates have a chip on their shoulder tonight. They remember that 2011 game, don't they?
Yeah, they got beat up pretty good up here a couple years ago, and you got to store that back in the memory banks. This is going to be a tough game for Garaway. You know, it's really hard to say that they got to play the best game they've played all year when they're 11-0.
All right, what's the biggest thing that the Garaway Pirates got to do tonight to come out of here and play next week?
Well, they got to stop the run. They got two good running backs in Hess and Jacobs. They got a dual threat quarterback in Skilljan that can throw the ball. They score a lot of points. They average about 50 a game. I think Garaway's got to get on top early, stay on top somehow, you know, because it's going to be tough to play catch up against them because Kirtland only gives up about 1 touchdown a game.
Bruce, right now at kickoff time, it's about 24 degrees here in at Green Stadium. Where are you going to be tomorrow afternoon?
From what I understand, it's supposed to be 75 degrees at Hilton Head tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, get lost, will you? All right, let's now talk to my buddy Ronnie Hurst. And Ronnie, you're going to give us an update on the Garaway Pirates. What about Jason Wallach and his kids that are doing such a great job?
Tell you what, they persevered last week, Charlie. Played a real nice ball game defensively and offensively. They changed tunes a little bit. First half, they come out with the running game. They got in that diesel package and they ran. Their back had over 100 yards on the ground last week, and that's been unheard of from the Garaway Pirates. So they was able to do that. Second half, they come out, got their passing game going, and they was really good. So that got them going over the hump in the second half. They was able to come away with the victory. One thing is they got stops when they needed to, Charlie. They're going to have to do that same thing tonight. Get stops at the opportune time. They need to be in the game in the fourth quarter.
Ronnie, if I told you my concern tonight is exactly that. Can the Garaway defense stop Kirtland? I'm not worried about Garaway scoring points. They're going to get up and down the field. I'm worried about them stopping the Hornets.
Well, they'll put some people in the box. Kirtland doesn't spread it out, so they're going to duke it out inside, right in the trenches. And Garaway's been pretty good in the trenches so far, but they're not going to be able to. They haven't faced a team like Kirtland has. So we'll see if Garaway can button up the hatches and get after it defensively tonight.
All right, so Coach Ron Hurst giving us a scouting report on the Garaway Pirates. I want to thank Jan McInturf and his good people at McInturf Realty for taking care of our pregame show. We are Big Time Sports. You are the Big Time high school football fan, and we are going to rock and roll tonight. Stay right there, because when we come back, we are going to get you Big Time football playoffs. We'll be back after you watch this.
When buying or selling a home, the first thing is to make the call.
McInturf Realty.
Our marketing plan speaks for itself. We get results with over 700 sales last year.
So, Molly and Colin, have you made a decision yet? Yes, we have. I don't know, Molly. That's a lot of money. But it's the one I want.
Buying a home
Sign
is
the
one of the
contract.
biggest decisions you'll ever make. We take that seriously. One of every 4 homes sold is listed by McInturf Realty. Make the call to McInturf Realty, the sign that sells.
Hello, this is Tom O'Donnell from Park Village Healthcare. Over the past several years, we've become a trusted provider of rehabilitation services following surgery or a brief hospital stay. Jane Snyder, our Director of Rehabilitation and Therapy Services, has been working in this area since 1984 and has brought her knowledge and experience exclusively to Park Village. Jane leads our physical, occupational, and speech therapy teams that are respected for promoting evidence-based rehabilitation and therapy programs. These programs emphasize maximizing a resident's potential and promotes a timely and safe return home. If you are looking for short-term rehabilitation, please visit us. Tour our rehabilitation wing, dedicated to providing our clients quiet, private accommodations. Meet Jane Snyder and explore a rehabilitation experience that will get you back on your feet again. Park Village, where local therapists are building local relationships. We're located at 1525 Crater Avenue in Dover.
At Rent to Own, you'll find nice people helping you rent to own furniture, rent to own appliances, rent to own electronics, and rent to own computers. We've got nice stuff that nice people like you need. Check out our great rental prices. You'll never own any cheaper. And be sure to look for our monthly specials on needed items for your home. We have great deals on our huge selection of products. At Rent to Own, we'll help you make your next purchase a whole lot easier. Stop in today.
And welcome back to Green Stadium. Tonight, Big Time Sports bringing you round 2 of the high school football playoffs. Tonight, 2 very talented, undefeated teams in the Garaway Pirates and the Kirtland Hornets. With me now, the head mentor of the Kirtland Hornets. This is Coach Tiger Laverte. And Tiger, first of all, welcome to Green.
Thanks for having us. We're excited to be here.
All right, hey, another great season. Of course, everybody's talking about the defending state champions. This is a big game tonight for both teams.
Yeah, they're a very fine football team, and our kids have done well this year too. It should be a great game.
What do you think what's the strength of the Kirtland Hornets? This is going to be the first time we've had a chance to see you. Can you give us a little scouting report?
We run the ball. I mean, we try to keep it on the ground and try to make fewer mistakes than the other team.
All right, what about your opponent tonight, the Garaway Pirates?
They're going to spread it out 5 wides and chuck it around, and they do also have a pretty good running attack when they get into their stacked eye.
See a lot of 5 wide during your regular season, do you?
Everybody's going to spread these days, so we do see a lot of spread teams, and they're another one.
All right, Coach, what's the biggest key for a win tonight for your Kirtland Hornets?
Anytime 2 good teams play, I always think the team that makes the fewer mistakes, fewer turnovers, better in the kicking game will probably win.
Coach, congratulations to you and your staff, as well as, of course, Jason Wallach and his staff at Garaway. You guys got a great team. You got great quality kids. This is what it's all about, round 2 of high school football playoffs, right?
Yep, this will be a fun, competitive night, and I'm sure both teams are looking forward to it.
All right, Tiger, good luck, buddy, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you, no problem.
All right, so there you have it, head coach Tiger Laverte of the Kirtland Hornets. We will be back with Garaway Pirates' Jason Wallach after you watch this.
Omni Orthopedics is proud to announce their award-winning team now includes 16 of the very best doctors in their field. Since 1996, Omni Orthopedics has helped patients in Stark and Tuscarawas counties with issues involving the foot and ankle, hand and upper extremity, joint, neck, spine, trauma, and sports medicine, with the finest physicians, staff, and medical equipment available. To learn more about Omni Orthopedics' world-class care, medical complex, or for contact information, visit online at omniortho.com.
Fuel economy, safety, and a great driving experience are 3 reasons to come to test drive a new Toyota at Ferris Toyota. Hi, this is Pat Ferris. Lease a new 2015 Corolla for just $139 a month, or a 2014 RAV4 for just $159 a month, or choose the 51 mile per gallon 2014 Prius for just $209 a month. Toyota is also featuring 0% financing for up to 60 months on 12 different models. Ferris Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
We're called Weaver's Fine Furniture for a reason. From our handcrafted solid wood furniture to our American-made upholstered furniture, you'll see heirloom quality. Make your house a home with bedroom suites, kitchen furniture. Visit us in Sugar Creek at 7011 Old State Route 39. For directions, current specials, and more, you can find Weaver's online at weaverfurniturestore.com. Make your house a home with Weaver's Fine Furniture.
Hello, sports fans. Mellow Tones here for my good friends from Wallhouse Coffee. I kick it in gear every morning with fresh roasted coffee beans from Wallhouse Coffee. Can't you just smell the aroma of Wallhouse Coffee in your kitchen? Don't be shy. Why not give Wallhouse a try? Wallhouse Coffee on the Dover Road in Sugar Creek. Big time coffee for big time coffee drinkers.
Get a smooth ride with tires from Clum Tire Service Company on South Broadway in New Philadelphia. Visit the friendly folks at Clum Tire and they'll set you up with a set of quality tires at a price you can afford. With their years of experience, Clum will make sure your car has quality tires that fit your car or truck. Make sure your car is safe on the road with Clum Tire, 1075 South Broadway in New Philadelphia.
And welcome back once again to Infocision Stadium at Green High School. With me now on the sidelines is head coach of the Garaway Pirates, Coach Jason Wallach. And Coach, I just got done talking to your counterpart, Tiger Laverde, and he's telling me about what 2 good quality programs are doing here in round 2. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. He's exactly right. Obviously, we're playing a very good opponent tonight, a very respected opponent. Anytime you win 2 out of 3 state championships and you're defending state champion, you got to respect that program. And he does. He runs a very good program at Kirtland, and he's definitely put Kirtland on the map.
What about this chip on the shoulder of your Garaway Pirates? They got a little Evie Stevie to do a little payback time, don't they?
Yeah, we're not looking at it that way, but that was one of our goals. Our seniors wanted to get back and have the opportunity to play a team like Kirtland, specifically Kirtland. We just know when we came here in 2011, we didn't perform the way we were able to perform, and that's been a bitter taste in the old mouth for a long time, and they got the opportunity tonight to get rid of that taste.
You surprised some people last week when you went into that I in the back there and you started running that football. You know, you're known to throw it all over the county. Do a pretty good job in that I formation.
Yeah, we've been pretty successful in it all year. When you look back at the Central game, and it was a windy game at Central on that Saturday afternoon, and we were a little bit out of rhythm, and we were able to get into our power set and run the ball. And kind of the same thing last week. We had a little problem catching the ball early in the game, and we got into it and had some success in it, and stuck with it as long as we thought we could. We don't want to wear our defense out. There's 4 or 5 starters that come in from our defensive plays in that formation, so we knew we couldn't wear ourselves out. So same thing tonight. I think we're going to have to get into it at times and try to run the ball, but we don't want to wear ourselves out there at the same time.
Coach, it's a big game, and the kids know there's a lot on the line tonight. What's the last thing you're going to tell your kids before you come out of that locker room to play the game?
Play your hearts out. No regrets. Leave everything on the field, Charlie. That's the thing. You never know when your last play is going to be your last play, and they got another opportunity tonight to come out and showcase their skills and their God-given talent, and leave it all on the field.
Coach, congratulations again. You, your staff, your kids, great job at Garaway High School this season.
Appreciate it, Charlie. Thanks a lot.
Now go kick some butt, will you?
We'll do our best. Thank you.
All right, buddy, there you have it. Jason Wallach of the Garaway Pirates. We'll be back with tonight's Dr. Kurt Guerin opening kickoff after you watch this.
Senior year is full of big decisions, a career path, a college, but it starts with fantastic senior pictures to celebrate accomplishments and showcase your personality. New Philadelphia senior Charles Murray chose Mitchell Studio to tell his story. Charles wanted portraits to showcase his many interests, from sports to music.
I had a few of just casual clothes, and then I had a bunch of jerseys behind me. I had my saxophone. They let me bring whatever I wanted. We took a few in the studio, and then we went to the baseball field, a soccer field, and got those pictures taken.
Charles said Mitchell Studio photographer Terry Barnhill made the shoot fun and offered insight while allowing Charles to be creative as well.
He actually thought of a lot of new ideas or new poses, but he also let me pick my own and what I wanted to. It was easy. They like to joke around and have fun with you when you're taking your pictures. It was a lot of fun. I liked it.
For more than 30 years, Terry Barnhill has helped local seniors shine with images that will stand the test of time. Call Mitchell Studio today to schedule your senior session. Mitchell Studio, where photography is still an art.
Since 1971, Chibo's has been serving homemade pastas, soups, and rolls to people from all over the area. Chibo's is located in Waynesburg in the former Mohawk Movie Theater. The recipes are the same today, and the cooks still come in at 6 a.m. to roll out the dough. Recently, Chibo's has added a selection of some of your favorite Italian wines to complement your dinner. We thrive on quality food, quality service at a reasonable price. Chibo's is open Thursday through Sunday for lunch and dinner.
What is peace of mind? Financial freedom. For most folks, financial freedom is built step by step over time. We help you build it with our savings and investment accounts like CDs, money market, and IRAs, where you can sock away some money and earn interest on it too. Financial freedom is peace of mind. Let's build it together. Substantial penalties apply for early withdrawals on CDs.
First National Bank of Denison, member FDIC. It's all about you.
Trust his car. Roll the film, let's see why.
I got approved. It was a great deal for the car. I came to JD Byrider. The same day I left with the car.
I was approved, and I've been happy ever since.
JD Byrider is a great place to go. Whether your credit's good, bad, they'll work with anybody.
I got the green light.
You could get the green light at gojdv.com.
JD Byrider.
It's the way to
go.
And we are back once again, high school football fans, big time sports, bringing you big time high school football. Tonight, the big time sports guys are up at Infocision Stadium at Green High School. Tonight is the undefeated Garaway Pirates taking on the state champion and undefeated Kirtland Hornets. I'm the mellow tones of Charlie Jones, along with Ronnie the Rocket Hurst and Bruce Witter in the big-time booth tonight. Bruce, you heard both interviews before the game, both coaches with a lot of respect for each other's talents and team.
Yeah, both coaches know both these teams have built very solid programs over the last few years. I mean, obvious, Kirtland 55 straight regular season wins, as well as state championship, defending state champion coming into this year.
All right, let's take a look now at the Park Village Care Center keys to the game. Compliments of Tom O'Donnell and his good people at Park Village. Bruce, what about the keys of the game?
Well, pretty obvious. The Garaway Pirates have to stop Kirtland's running game. They're going to get power formations, and they're just going to run the football. And if you stop them, they're going to continue to run the football. On the other side, Kirtland, Tiger Laverte knows that his team's got to put some pressure on R.J. Jacobs in their 5-wide spread. And like he said, the Pirates need to score early and score a bunch and try to stay on top. But like Tiger Laverte said, the key thing in these big games like this between two quality teams is you got to limit the mistakes, and the kicking games have to be solid.
All right, so Kirtland with the wins the toss and elects to give it up to the Garaway Pirates. So here's our Dr. Kurt Guerin kickoff, and the Garaway Pirates will take it at the 15. He got to shove it back. He's got some blockers out in front of him and up to the 42-yard line. And I think Connor Troyer did the honors on that. Bruce, number 32, Connor Troyer, takes it to the 42. So good field position. And Bruce, how about Mike Fredericks with our starting lineups? 330-308-0200. Call Mike Fredericks for all your insurance needs.
And starting offense for Garaway, the 5 wides are Hampshire, Miller, Troyer, Worker, and Slentz. Tackles are Miller and Hannaford. The guards in the center, Yaki, Urban, McKee, and of course the guy that runs the ship, R.J. Jacobs, is the quarterback.
All right, so sophomore R.J. Jacobs, 3,368 yards. Guess what? He's going to carry the football. He is not going to get. He might have picked up a yard on the carry?
Yeah, that was a called run, Charlie. They're trying to find some things early, see what the defense Kirtland's going to give them, and it's a very stout defense, Charlie. Here's the defense for Kirtland. McCaslin, Davidson, Porter, Dimer, Bates, Finkler is a linebacker, big Bowling Green commit. Madden, the backs are Boyd, Kellerman, Skilljan, who is also the quarterback, and Grisasia.
All right, so scoreboard says 2nd and 9 after a 1-yard pickup by the sophomore quarterback. This one, little screen across. Loose football, and guess what? Kirtland is going to pick it up. And I think, Bruce, that one did come out. And I'll tell you what, we just talked about how important it is to hold on to the football. Don't put it on the ground. Second play from scrimmage. Watch it, Bruce, on the Weaver Barnes replay.
Yep, bubble screen inside. Here comes the backside backer, number 9. You're going to see him come into the picture for the tackle. Strips the ball. It's on the ground, and it's hard to give this type of offense this type of field position.
It most certainly is. So a big break early in the contest for the Kirtland Hornets. The Hornets, of course, a lot of yardage on the ground. So let's see now. Kirtland first play from scrimmage, Bruce, up to the 40-yard line. So check it out, and here's the offense for the Hornets.
And the offense, the linemen are Bercoloni, Cardam, Cho, Dimmler, Hind, the tight end, Matt Finkler, big kid, running backs Boyd and Hess, the wide receiver McCaslin and Madden, and the quarterback is Skilljan.
All right, so Kirtland now on the second play from scrimmage is going to pick up a first down and go inside the 30, close to the 29-yard line.
D for Garaway, defensive end is Schrock, nose guard Leggett, defensive end Austin Yaki, who's also the IVC Player of the Year. Linebackers Borman, Foster, Honingford, and Angel. The deep backs are Slentz, Worker, Malt, and Weber.
Well, that time Skilljan will keep the football out of his quarterback position. Off that left guard down to about the 25-yard line. So pickup of, call it 4, make it 2nd and 6 now for the Hornets. Opening series for the Hornets after the fumble by the Pirates. Bruce, a little bit short on that one, huh?
Well, you can see that all they do is get in power formations. 2 tight ends that time. They were in that diesel package. They've been in 2 wings, but they've also with 2 tight ends. It's just power formation. They're going to run it at you until you stop it, and then they're just going to keep running it at you.
All right, so 37-7 last week. The Kirtland Hornets taking care of business against Hillsdale to the tune of 37-7. Last week, of course, the Garaway Pirates, winners over Cleveland St. Joe to the tune of 35-28. The winner here next Friday night against either Mogador or Loudonville. Skilljan, again, the quarterback. He's going to keep it, and guess what? The Garaway D, baby, slamming the door and getting him about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Skilljan's a dual threat quarterback, Charlie. He's rushed for 800 yards this year, thrown for over 1,000. You can see it's the read option that time. He pulls it out and tries to get on the edge. Garaway does a good job of getting to him.
right, here we go. Right up the middle and almost carries a couple Pirates into the end zone, but finally they're going to drag him down at the 2-yard line. And Bruce, they are really opening holes early.
Yep, you can see the kick-out block pancaked him right there on the corner. He's just dragging people down to the 1. 7 straight running plays so far.
Yep. Guess what? Touchdown time for Kirtland, and it doesn't take him long, Bruce. Takes him, 6 plays, right? And about 43 yards.
I think it was 8 straight running plays from the 48-yard line where they recovered the fumble, and they're into the end zone early.
Wow. Check it out. Here it is on the Weaver Barnes replay. There you see him getting into the end zone, and big blocks from that offensive line of the Hornets.
Yeah, big offensive line, Charlie. 260, 220, 210, 200, 205 down that front line.
Jordan Iannero with the kick, with the point after, and a flag before the kick. What do we got?
I think offsides on Garaway, Charlie.
Offsides? Pirates, you're right, Bruce.
You know what's going to happen now.
Yeah, I know it's going to happen now.
And it's going to take it down to the 1.5-yard line, and they're going to go for 2.
Absolutely. Yep, I was thinking the same thing, my young friend.
Yeah, they're not going to fool around, and it's obvious throughout the year they haven't fooled around with anybody. Averaging almost 50 a game.
Yeah, absolutely. The Hornets have never scored less. They didn't score less than 42 points in the entire regular season, baby. High-octane machine, the Hornets. Here it is, man in motion. Extra point attempt, it's got it. Never got touched. Jumped right into the end zone, and all of a sudden, Bruce, 8-zip. And we have played, less than 3 minutes?
Yep, less than 3 minutes.
All right, let's go down to the field now to Troy Richardson. Troy?
Charlie, you just saw there that high potent offense of the Kirtland Hornets. This is an offense that averages over 550 yards of offense a game. That drive took 8 plays, 40 yards, all run right down the field in a very methodical attack offense. For the Garaway Pirates to come out tonight, they've got to force the Hornets to punt the football, something they've only done 10 times this year. Back to you, Charlie.
All right, thanks, Troy Richardson. He's our main man with our main game plan down there on the field. And Bruce, at our age, there's a reason why not only is he the best we have on the sidelines, but he's the youngest we have on the sidelines, right?
Yeah, and like Coach Hirsch said, since he's a school teacher, we're just happy to see him working every day and paying into our retirement.
That's exactly right. Yeah. All right, so Kirtland's going to kick it away again. Kirtland. Wow. 8 plays, less than 3 minutes, touchdown time, and then gets 2 for the point after.
Let's think about one thing. That's a very good Garaway defense that they just manhandled right down the field.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And I saw somebody get pancaked out there who...
Well, they run a lot of trap. They do a lot of trapping. That time down on the goal, and that was a wingback trap. Brought him in motion, he kicked out the end, and there was a huge hole. When you can bring wingbacks in motion and trap and block everything solid, that can create some huge holes.
Right, speaking of huge holes, the Garaway Pirates with a kickoff return up to the midfield stripe. Nice return again for the Pirates. Get a number on that guy. Is that Connor Troyer again?
I think that was Connor Troyer again. We'll see here, Charlie, for sure. Good kick deep. Yep, 32, Connor Troyer. Great job blocking by the special teams there. Great field position again at the 50-yard line.
What does this do to the mindset of the Pirates after Kirtland just took it, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and run it right down their throat?
Well, you just got to come back. I mean, you're down 1 score. They scored off a turnover. Now you got to go back and put points on the board. You see, this defense is confusing because they have everybody standing up.
Wow, he's going to throw it downfield. Thought he was going to reach for a flag, but he didn't that time. But I'll tell you what, pressure that time on R.J. Jacobs.
Yeah, you can see Kirtland's defense. They have everybody standing up. They got some small guys, and they're shooting the gaps, in the A gaps, the B gaps, and everything, jumping around, trying to confuse the offensive line from Garaway.
2nd and 10 from the midfield stripe. Jacobs with 5 all over the place. 3 on top, 2 close here to the boot. Jacobs will look. 9 minutes to play, first period. Jacobs throws, and Jacobs gets intercepted. Miscue number 2 and we have played less than 4 minutes of playoff football.
Yeah, the Garaways had great field position both times off the kickoff, and here Jacobs throws it into coverage. The safety steps in, picks it off. Kirtland back in business out on their own 41-yard line.
All right, that was compliments of Mountain Hope. That's the Mountain Hope. That's defense, baby. All right, 2 turnovers already with the score 8-zip. Garaway has really got to tighten the belt now and play some knock-'em-dead defense out there. And here's the run. And the run is going to get, what, about 3 yards?
Yep, pickup of about 3. You can see they were in double tights in that power diesel formation. Austin Yockey with the tackle from his defensive end position.
As cold as it is out tonight, Bruce, I have double tights on too. Huh? All right, how about Kirtland, baby? Has been in the last 3 state championships and has won 2 out of the last 3 state championships. That time, a lot of pressure. That's good. Garaway that time penetrated and finally got some pressure on Skilljan.
Well, they had good coverage downfield. This is the play-action pass off of the running formation, off the diesel package. Actually, the guy they were looking for was deep down the middle of the field. That was number 7, the big tight end, Matt Finkler, who's caught 30 balls this year for 600 and some yards and 9 TDs.
3rd and 7. You're going to power it up, keep it on the ground. You're going to throw it. You're going to keep it on the ground. And guess what? First down. He's going to get just enough for the first down. Power running, baby. Nose to the ground.
That's the mentality of a run-oriented football team. 3rd down and 7. Run it off tackle. Run the power. Stop us if you can.
That's right. Most teams would have been thinking, hey, 7 yards.
Play action, out patterns, whatever. Not this team.
Wow, 1st and 10 from the 48. Again, the Hornets on the march. Give is to the first back through. He's going to take it over the 45 down to the 44-yard line. The nose backs, Adam Hess. Wow, Adam Hess, 997 yards on the season with 21 TDs. And he's got a running mate, Bruce, by the name of Jacob Boyd, 1,400 yards and 20 touchdowns.
Right. And between those guys, you know, with Skilljan, they've accounted for 53 touchdowns this year between the 3 of them.
That's a lot of scoring, isn't it?
That's a lot of hard running up and down the field when that's all you do is running between tackles like this.
Well, pick up again of 3 yards. That's going to make it, 3rd and 3?
3rd and 2, long 2 maybe.
All right.
This is one of those teams, Charlie, I can see it coming. They're in 4-down territory everywhere on the field. They don't care. That's why they've only punted 10 times this year.
Only punted 10 times during the entire season. Scored less than 42 points, never, ever in a regular season game.
There you go. There it is, just right up inside, power on power.
Move
5 yards.
Move the chains, baby.
Move the chains. Here it is. You can see it. It's just power. You see the 53, the guard pull around. He's so far down the field he can't even find anybody to block up through there.
All right. Here we go again. This is the big running back out of the backfield. Hess along the right side down to the 30-yard line.
Pick up a 5. They're at 5 yards, 6 yards a crack, Charlie.
Adam Hess, 210-pound senior. We'd like to thank Mac and Turf Realty for taking care of our pregame show. And with this carry, first man through. That time, Garaway waiting for it. Not a whole lot of running room that time.
Yeah, but they picked up 4 yards again.
Yep.
You know, 4-down territory to these guys is anywhere on the, on the football field, I think. So they don't very often get in a 4th down, I don't think.
And they don't waste any time in between snaps either, do they? Huh?
I'm going to tell you what this is. This is a limited playbook. There's not a lot of plays in this guy's playbook.
Yeah.
I mean, you just line it up. He's got more formations than he's got plays, I bet.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, it helps when you got the horses up front, doesn't it?
Yeah, it don't hurt. And boy, right now, the interior scrimmage line is being controlled by Kirtland's offensive line.
Wayne Garage Door is taking care of our scoreboard again tonight. Park Village Care Center, our keys to the game. Mike Fredericks Insurance, our starting lineups. This time we'll take it down to the 20-yard line. And pick up of about 5 on that carry.
They're eventually going to force Garaway to play 10 in the box. And I mean 10 in the box within 2 yards of the line of scrimmage to try to stop them.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to try to throw to one guy. So.
I don't think it's going to take a whole lot longer, do you?
No, I mean, you're just going to force them to do that.
Now here at the end, this is Adam Hess down to the 26-yard line. And as I told you before, Adam Hess, 997 yards rushing with 21 TDs.
Now you can see the thing about this, why the backs pick up 4 and 5 yards every time, because they're not getting any contact till 4 or 5 yards down the field with Kirtland's initial push off the offensive line of scrimmage.
3rd and 1. Quarterback will keep it. Quarterback will pick up the first down. That time, Sam Skiljan. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Skiljan. Sam Skiljan picking up the first down, so they're going to move the chains. And they're going to spot it at the 14-yard line. And the Hornets already up 8-zip. Garaway trying to find a plug that fits that hole down there, right?
Yeah, they're going to have to get more people up, I mean, really close to the line of scrimmage. You're in a sense being 10 yards deep. Pick up.
Yeah, down to the 10-yard line, right?
Pick up another 5.
Yep. Pick up of a little over 4 yards on that carry. And again, the workhorse so far has been Adam Hess.
Hess, Boyd, and Skiljan, that's been the bread and butter all year.
There's the kick out. And this is Boyd. This is Jacob Boyd. And that time, Garaway, they didn't let him get outside, Bruce. And that time, they brought the heat, baby.
And here it is. You can see they get pressure off the edge out there. Can't pick up the numbers for sure. Looks like 81, 87, and 14.
81 is Gunnar Angel, baby.
Okay. And 14.
14 is Ben Mullet. Yep.
And that was one of the things. Now we've got them in a 3rd and long situation, so we'll see what their package is here. Now they've split some people out.
3rd and 12. This is the first time we've seen this formation.
4 wide.
There it is. Can they get it? Needs a block. He needs a block. He's got it. He's not going to get it. So the Pirates playing good defense again. Will stop them short of the first down.
4 wide, and what'd they do? Throw the little curl pattern to the back out of the backfield. Nothing more than a pitch or an option, and let him run with it to try to pick up the first down.
Yeah, Bruce, now 4th down. And, of course, when you're at the 10-yard line, there's no thinking about this one, is there?
They're going to try to kick a field goal, looks like.
Yep, they got a kicker.
Yeah.
And let's talk about that kicker. The place kicker is Jordan Iannero. Okay, hey, guess what? He's 34 out of 35. You're kidding me.
On extra points.
Here's the kick is up. Kick is good, baby. Guess what he is on field goals?
Well, he's one more, that's for sure, because he just, what is he, 4 out of 5 now.
Yeah, he's 4 out of 5. His longest 46-yarder earlier in the season, Bruce. So Jordan Iannero puts him up now 11-zip with that 10-yard, 27-yard field goal, huh? Not too shabby.
Gives them an 11-0 lead.
All right, so with that, I want to thank our good friend from Moomaw Automotive. It's my good buddy, Randy Moomaw. 102 years and 4 generations of family ownership, Moomaw Automotive has been serving the area's auto needs on Main Street in downtown Sugar Creek. Moomaw's is extremely proud to support this record-breaking group of Garaway football players. Go Pirates, and if you're looking for a car or truck, you need a new vehicle, go see Randy Moomaw at Moomaw Automotive. Let's go down to the field now and talk to Troy Richardson. Troy?
Charlie, you saw something as rare as a blue moon right there. Kirtland in a 4th down situation. They've only punted 10 times. That's 10 4th downs. They're 4 or 5 on field goals this year. That's 5 more 4th downs. That's 15. And they are 4 or 5 on 4th down conversions. That's 20. Kirtland has only been faced on 4th down this year 20 times for the entire season. Charlie, there are teams that have 20 4th downs in one game. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Troy. Bruce, I think with all those stats and all that ciphering Troy was doing down there, he should have been a mathematics teacher, huh?
Yeah, I think what it boils down to is Kirtland's pretty efficient on offense.
Absolutely. Absolutely, and the Pirates, I think the Pirates dodged a big bullet right there, keeping them out of the end zone.
Well, you go down 2 scores to Kirtland and you look at their defense, they've only give up 8 points a game. So, I mean, put 2 and 2 together. They need a drive here. They need to put some points on the board.
Yeah, let's see if RJ and the boys can do it. Jacobs out of the quarterback spot on a quarterback run, picking up nice yardage over the 30-yard line. So a pickup of 7, first play from scrimmage.
And I think Coach Wallach's looking to see if they can get Jacobs running a little bit more out of the spread formation, since they've got him spread out on the field rather than getting them packed down inside in that diesel formation.
2nd and 3 from the 30. Josh Worker, Ethan Slentz, Quinn Miller, Connor Troyer, and Ty Hampshire, the wideouts for the Pirates. Jacobs going to throw downfield. Got a guy there. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Hey, what do you say? I mean, that's their best receiver. He just didn't pull it in. Connor Troyer, their leading receiver on the year, he's running wide open down the seam right there, got behind the back safety, just didn't bring it in. You just shake it off, put it in the memory bank, and go play.
Wow, right there was it. If he catches that, they're back in the ball game, baby. That was touchdown written all over it.
Now they just, that play is over. They got 3rd down and 3. You got to pick up a 1st down.
Wow. All right. Let's see now. Pirates. And they're not going to get it this time. A whole lot of company in the backfield as R.J. Jacobs is going to get swarmed under in the backfield for a loss. Check it out now on the Weaver Barnes replay.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of pressure right up inside, right up in those gaps, that A gap in particular with this stand-up defense. Now that is a little demoralizing. They went from maybe being down 11-7 or 11-8 to where they got to give the ball back to Kirtland, and Kirtland's going to get real good field position again.
All right, so check it out now as the punter, number 9, Clay Honenford. Honenford averaging 36 yards per kick. Here's the kick. Going to be fielded at about the 40-yard line. So they'll have great field position as it gets down to the 43-yard line now. Well, they're going to mark it at the 45 of the Pirates.
Yep, number 3, David Alchin, a 5'4" junior on their punt return that time for Kirtland. Great field position again, Charlie. I mean, Kirtland has started with the ball on Garaway's 48-yard line. Now they're starting on Garaway's 45-yard line. And the longest, they were back on their own 35-yard line. And they've made points out of the first 2 series. We'll see what happens here.
All right, many thanks to Weaver Barnes for taking care of our replay. How about Domino's Pizza, baby? Taking care of our big play replay. Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Hornets from the 45. Skilljan will give it. He'll put it in the gut of Jacob Boyd, and Boyd is an animal. I mean, he's got 2 and 3 guys hanging on him, and he's still got his head down, moving those knees.
Well, Charlie, he's running downhill. That's 44 pads level to the playing surface, and he's running hard, and he's keeping the feet churning. Jacob Boyd, 6 foot, 190-pound senior.
Well, another 1st down on the carry by Boyd. Let's see now who's going to get it. Wow, Adam Hess out of the backfield with the carry. Loose football, they say, but the officials say nope. Whistle has blown that football dead.
I think that may be your last play here in the 1st quarter, Charlie.
All right, so clock running at 15, and that's going to do it. So after 1 quarter of play here from Infocision Stadium. It's the Kirtland Hornets 11 and the Garaway Pirates 0. We'll be back with Big Time Football after this timeout.
Would you like a zero monthly premium plan that includes prescription coverage and silver sneakers? Then a local Medicare Advantage plan from the Health Plan is right for you. For information on Health Plan Medicare Advantage plans, call 1-877-236-2290. Hours of operation are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week. You must continue to pay your Medicare Part B premiums. The Health Plan, here for you, in your hometown since 1979.
We are here for you.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team Specialist since 1977.
Woods Tall Timber Resort is a vacation that's close to home. The 7-acre lake is the focal point of the resort with camping May through October. Splash away your summer days at the beach and in the fall enjoy brilliant colors from your own private cottage. Whether you enjoy primitive camping or the amenities of home, Woods Tall Timber Resort has it all. Luxurious cottages feature equipped kitchens, a full bathroom, and room for 8 guests. The resort includes a clubhouse, concession stand, bait shop, shower house, and laundromat. And the recreation never ends. Enjoy summer fun on water slides, inflatable trampolines, paddle boats, and electric boats, plus house rentals, fishing, game room, playground, woodpecker par 3 golf, and miniature golf, and of course hiking trails. And now Woods Tall Timber Resort has zip lines. It's the best value around for this exciting way to fly. Rides start at just $15. Small zips and kiddie zips are also available. And the Lake House Lodge can accommodate your party, reception, reunion, or event. Check out all of the fun online at woodstalltimberlake.com.
Tell me, are you confident in your financial game plan? I'm Matt Ferris, president of Ferris Financial. If you're like most people, you've probably spent a lot of time talking about getting your financial affairs in order, but for some reason, the game plan has never come together. At Ferris Financial, we're here to help you solidify your personal, business, and estate planning goals so we can build a winning game plan together and help you achieve peace of mind. Call us at 330-321-1413. Ferris Financial, helping you plan, protect, and prosper.
And welcome back to Infocision Stadium. The score after 1-11-0 in favor of the Kirtland Hornets. And Bruce, I think Troy Richardson is down on the track with some lovely young ladies, the Garaway High School cheerleaders. Troy, what are you cooking up down there, my young friend?
Charlie, I'm here with the Garaway High School cheerleaders, and they've got a little bit of a sign. Hey, girls, what's your favorite sports network?
Big Time Sports! Big Time Sports! Big Time Sports!
Oh, check it out, baby.
Charlie, that says it all. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Garaway cheerleaders. And who is that ugly guy? Who's that ugly mug there, Bruce?
That's definitely a face only a mother could love.
Wow, yes. Big Time Sports is the name of the game. Uh-oh, Bruce. And again, outside Adam Hess trying to get outside Garaway. Pretty good defense that time.
They've been good defending the perimeter so far, and that's what Coach Yockey said before the game to Coach Hurst and I, that they needed to defend the perimeter. Well, they've done that pretty well. They haven't defended the interior between the tackles very well.
All right. Well, Kirtland again, 3rd and 5 now, but on the 26. The Hornets, reigning state champions. State champs 2 out of the last 3 years to be exact, but they're going to knock him down at the 24-yard line after a pickup of only 2.
Going to bring up 4th and 3. It's that same play with the wing-back kick out. He didn't get a very good block that time, got good penetration. That was number 4 from Garaway making the tackle, Dallas Foster, who was the Eastern District Defensive Player of the Year.
Yep, pretty good defensive ball player, Dallas Foster.
4th and 4, Charlie, 4-down territory for this team. Don't look for them to get real fancy.
No, they're going to run it right down your throat if they get a chance. So we got a timeout now called by the Kirtland Hornets. And with that timeout, Bruce, I want to mention our good friends from Perfect Pedals by Michelle. They're located at 112 North Broadway in Sugar Creek. They're right across from the big cuckoo clock. Perfect Pedals by Michelle. Flowers and chocolates, $30 every day. Delivery is available. At Perfect Pedals, they've got flowers for all occasions. So try them out. They're at 112 North Broadway. If you're looking for candy or flowers, if you want to score big, you want to go to Perfect Pedals by Michelle. And Bruce, let's talk now about the Haas Auto Body quarterly recap. What do you got first quarter?
Pretty easy in the first quarter, Charlie. All Kirtland, methodical offense that they've run so far up and down the field. Two scores for them. They scored off the fumble off of Garaway. They got 8 points off of that. Off the interception of Garaway, they got a field goal, and then they forced Garaway to punt the third time they had the ball. They've piled up some big yardage against very little for Garaway. 11-0 first quarter Kirtland.
All right, with Kirtland and the ball, 4th and 3 from the 24. Garaway D's got to slam the door, but they're not going to do it. First down, Kirtland Hornets. Adam Hess again with his nose to the turf, baby, moving the chains.
Yeah, what you had that time was a little bunch formation out on the right side. They had 3 receivers, but they were bunched together near the line of scrimmage, just pitched it out. It's still just power offense is all it is. Rather than pulling the guards and putting them out there, they use the wide receivers.
All right. So check it out now. Clock running at 10:29. Early second quarter. Got a guy loose. Touchdown. The Kirtland Hornets with another touchdown, and that, of course, Jacob Boyd, a 190-pound senior running back.
18-yard run. You can see it. They're out of the diesel formation. You can see him picking his holes. Got a lead blocker, the pulling guard up there, and he basically runs untouched into the end zone for a 17-0 lead here early in the second quarter.
All right, so the kick again by Iannero for the Hornets. Here's the snap. Here's the hold. Kick is up. Kick looks good from up here. It is good. So all of a sudden, Bruce, is an 18-zip contest. And let me get a quick read in, and then you can comment, buddy. I want to thank Tango and Gaddy. They're the sign of a great roof. Call Tango and Gaddy at 330-308-8213. If you're sick of all those leaks and all the problems they cause, they have the best gutter protection on the market. It's called the Rhino. So protect your gutters, get rid of the leaves with the Rhino. Get the Rhino today at Tango and Gaddy. 330-308-8213. Troy Richardson, do your magic down on the field.
Charlie, down here with Roxy Allen, state champion pole vaulter for the Garaway Pirates. Miss Allen, Miss Dunn, you made a big decision this week.
Yeah, I signed with Akron University on Wednesday, so.
And you're going to be going there for track and field?
Yeah, I'll be pole vaulting for Dennis Mitchell.
And what was one of the decisions, what helped you make the decision to go to the University of Akron?
They have a beautiful campus, great facilities. Coach Mitchell's a great coach. They have really good people to look up to, so.
What's your major going to be?
I'll be an education major, so.
Bruce, I hope you heard that. She's going into education. Back to you in the booth.
All right, Bruce, very nice young lady, Roxy Dunn. Had her on the Big Time Sports Show about a month ago, and Roxy knocked it out of the park. She did a great job on the show, buddy. So best of luck to Roxy Dunn and her pole vaulting for the University of Akron Zips. They bring it back to the 32-yard line. Garaway will take the field now, down by 18 early here in the first half. The Big Time Sports guys coming at you with Big Time high school football. Bruce, Garaway just got to run their offense and start throwing it downfield, right?
Yeah, they got a quick strike offense, but they got to put some points on the board. They can't keep following any further behind this methodical offense of the Kirtland Hornets.
Well, first down pickup that time for the Garaway Pirates. Take it out now. This is Ethan Slentz. Jacobs will find Ethan Slentz across the middle. Slentz will get just enough to move the chains for the Pirates.
I think that's their first down of the game so far, Charlie, and a high-powered offense like Garaway has.
Wow. All right, so Garaway with their first first down of the ball game. Jacobs to Slentz will do it.
Get a good look right here of all the people standing up that Kirtland has. You know.
Yep, I'll tell you what, he got him that time, and a first down, nice play call. That time Bruce had everybody back in and got it to Slentz again.
That's the bubble screen. You can see it form right here. See him coming on the bubble right there. Good blocking outside. Number 7, that big man for Kirtland, who's going to Bowling Green on the full ride. That's Matthew Finkler, linebacker and tight end.
First and 10 from the 43. Garaway on the march now. 2 first downs for the first time in the ball game. Slentz has been the target of Jacobs. Snap to Jacobs. Jacob is going to keep it. Jacob is going to take it back to the original line of scrimmage, to about the 42-yard line.
And you can see in that last picture, you can see, Tiger Laverte, how much confidence he has in his defense. He has 9 guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage against a 5-wide spread offense. So he knows he's got athletes to match up.
Right, and he knows a lot of pressure back there on R.J. Jacobs. 2nd and 10 now. Garaway getting instructions from head coach Jason Wally. Jacobs looks. Jacobs will throw. It's got a guy out there. Almost picked. Another pick would have really, really hurt, huh?
Yeah, he threw right into coverage there. You can see they only rushed 3 that time, so good protection, and he threw it right into the zone drop. The cornerback right there tried to get it over right in that empty spot right there, but didn't quite get it high enough.
So the Pirates with 2 turnovers already in the contest, and of course both of them 3 turnovers, 2 turnovers.
3rd down coming up.
Yeah. 3rd and 10 coming up for the Pirates. Guess what? Going to be a little bit worse this time. It's going to be a 5-yarder against the Pirates. Now it's going to be 3rd and 15 for Garaway.
And you'd almost, you'd hate to, if they don't pick it up on 3rd down, going for it on 4th and giving Kirtland such great field position. But it's almost the point now you got to get points on the board somehow.
All right, let's see now what the Pirates have in mind with the 3rd and 15 from the 48. Going to throw it out. This is Ty Hampshire. Hampshire's going to take it almost back to the original line of scrimmage. But they're going to have to kick it away again, Bruce.
Watch here. This is the thing. See how many white jerseys all of a sudden start showing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, they're running to the football on these passes like this, and that's what makes Kirtland a great defense.
All right, that was Quinn Miller on the reception from Jacob. 16 is Quinn Miller for the Pirates. So back to punt again is number 9, Clay Honingford, averaging 36 yards per punt for the Pirates. Kick be taken at the 12-yard line. We'll get inside and take it back to the 22. So good punt coverage that time by the Pirates. And Bruce, what do you got?
They can't give up any more points.
No, they can't.
They have to absolutely, Coach Hurst talked about it, that Garaway's defense has to get stops, and they haven't got a stop yet. They've had the ball 3 times. They've put points on the board every time. Garaway cannot afford to give up any more points and go down 4 scores.
Hey, we'd like to thank Phil Gephardt and the Gephardt Financial Group. For your investment and insurance planning, call Phil Gephardt at the Gephardt Financial Group, 330-852-6069. That's Gephardt Financial Group.
Now you can see Garaway's defense starting to hunch up a little bit more. They had all 11 within about 9 yards of the line of scrimmage that time. I mean, Kirtland's not going to do anything fancy. They're going to
No, they're not.
Here we are, boys. We're running it.
That's right.
You got to stop us.
Yep. You're not going to get surprised, but you got to stop it, whatever they throw at you.
Nothing fancy. Just a few little wrinkles here and there to do things, but they've been in this diesel package most of the night.
All right, so Sam Skiljan, the quarterback, he's going to keep it, and Skiljan's going to pick up the first down along the right side.
just a naked option that time out of that diesel formation out to the right. And you can see it here. No fakes, 2 lead backs, block it solid, pitch back, didn't need him, picks up a first down.
You know, Bruce, Sam Skilgen, the quarterback, number 21, he has run for 719 yards and 10 touchdowns out of that quarterback spot.
Yeah, like I said, there's, 53 touchdowns between those 3 backs right there on the year.
All right, so again, trying to get outside, but Garaway's going to stop him at about the 40-yard line. So pickup of about 5 yards on the carry.
Not too many teams around that can say they get 30 points a game out of their quarterback and 2 running backs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Wow. Yeah, they beat Hillsdale last week 37-7, and that 37 points, right, was their lowest output of the entire season so far.
Exactly.
Wow. Skiljan will keep it. Skiljan is in trouble. He's going to get, but no, he's not. Great defense. And who was that, Bruce? Get a number on that
14,
Pirate.
Charlie, number 14 for the Pirates.
All right.
And that's Ben Mullet.
All right. Check out Ben Mullet here, Bruce.
Good job on the perimeter. They've defended the perimeter very, very well tonight. They just got to shore up that tackle to tackle.
All right, scoreboard says 3rd and 8 now from the 38. The Pirates with good defense that time, compliments of Ben Mullet.
Here you might look for the play action pass, and Kirtland looking to number 7, Matthew Finkler, the 6'2", 215-pound tight end.
3rd and 8. Guess what? Got a timeout called by the Garaway Pirates right before the snap of the football. And with that timeout on the field, I'm going to proceed by thanking Zach Motice. Bruce, you know Zach Motice, don't you? Huh?
Sure.
Yeah, Zach is a former Garaway graduate. He graduated from Garaway in the year 2000. Zach Motice also serves as the head boys and girls track coach, the middle school football coach, and freshman boys basketball coach. Zach Motice is a young Ronnie Hurst, isn't he? With so many coaching titles.
Yeah, young or old.
With that, I want you to call Zach Motice at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. At the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, our priority is our people and protecting what's important to them with honesty and integrity since 1985. So if you're looking for insurance, you want a man you can trust, contact my buddy Zach Motice at Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Call Zach at 330-602-2700 or zmotice at tuskinsurance.com. Bruce, 3rd and 8, what are you thinking?
Well, big down for Garaway. Bigger down for them than it is Kirtland. And like I said, they're in double wing. I think they're going to go play action and look for 7.
Well, here's the run, and he's going to be short of the first down. But guess what? Going to be about 2 yards short of the first down, isn't he?
Yeah. Be 4th and just power off tackle with a kick out with the wing back. Pretty good hole. Garaway closes it up. You can see Austin Yockey and a number of people there gang tackling Honingford. Going to force him to punt.
Yep. So Austin Yockey and Clay Honingford on a big 3rd down stop for the Garaway Pirates. Let's see if Garaway can get a decent kick return on this punt. 4th and 2 from the 43. The punter's Joey Bates. And keep in mind, he only kicked this 10 times during the regular season. With the football back to about the... and a flag on the play now. And the flag comes late as Ethan Slentz picks up the football and tries to run it back.
I think you're going to get a block in the back by Garaway.
Oh, that's not what they need at this point in the ball game.
Especially away from the play, which doesn't make it any better. Holding, I guess.
Well, that'll take it back to about the 10-yard line, if in fact it is.
Yeah, about the 12, half the distance. Not a good place since Garaway's turned the ball over already twice in this game. back deep in their territory. They can't afford another turnover.
All right, so I didn't see the signal, but you did. It was holding?
It was holding, yes.
Okay, all right. Yeah, let's see now where they mark the football. Well, there's a 15, about the 12-yard line. So the Pirates will operate from the 12-yard line down 18 zip at the 4:14 mark of the first half. Here at Infocision Stadium, big-time sports bringing you big-time high school football. Uh-oh, Jacobs is going to get sacked and dumped at the 3-yard line. Big play by the D from Kirtland.
Yeah, once again, pressure right up the middle. See it come from the backside right there. He can't avoid it. Good job by the Kirtland defender. I think that's number 16 from Kirtland, and that's Chris Sakines.
Okay. All right, so 2nd and 21 from the 4. Wow, Jacobs throws it. And the play. Uh-oh, loose football. What do we got? Unbelievable. Who's got it? Wow, I think, they say the Hornets have it, Bruce, and they got it inside the 5. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 4.
Here it comes again. They try to run the bubble screen. They didn't get the block, missed the block. The guy come from behind, hit him from behind. They coughed it up. It's on the ground. Still on the ground. It comes out.
Wow, Bruce.
Kirtland inside the 5-yard line, and I think I might have jinxed them when I said they couldn't afford to turn it over again.
Well, that's turnover number 3. And what's even worse is 1st and goal now from the 4-yard line, and already down 18 zip. Here come the Hornets. First, he's over for the touchdown. There it is.
Yeah, you can't tackle these guys one-on-one. You got to gang tackle them, and Garaway's having trouble getting off blocks and getting to the ball carrier. Here it is.
This is Adam Hess, number 39, Bruce.
Power off tackle. You can see Honingford's trying to hold him up. You got to get more blue shirts around there to gang tackle.
Wow, 24 zip, 3:24 to play. Ionera will come in now for the point after. Here's a snap. The kick is up, and it looks good from up here. It is good. And all of a sudden, with 3:25 to play, it's a 25-zip contest in favor of Kirtland. And with that, I want to thank our good friends from Paradise Energy Solutions. They want to congratulate the Garaway football team for another fantastic year. Paradise Energy Solutions are located right beside Garaway High School on Route 39. So if you're looking for solar energy to help power your lights, contact Paradise Energy Solutions at Solar. Yes, that's Paradise Energy Solutions, your solar energy professionals. Bruce, let's go down to Troy now. What do you got, my friend?
Charlie, you talk about how efficient this Kirtland offense is as far as moving the football down the field and getting out of 4th down situations. That was only their, on that 4th down punt, only their 2nd punt of the first half this entire season. You want to talk about how efficient they are offensively and defensively? They are plus 17 in the turnover position. They are plus 17. They have 17 more turnover recoveries than they do turnovers on the year. Back to you.
Thank you, Troy. Down on the sidelines, the kickoff whistles down there. Ball went out of bounds. All right, so they'll bring it out and get it going here. And Bruce, Garaway has got to get on. There's just, I don't know how I can say this any clearer. They got to get in the end zone before halftime.
They need a touchdown like they need breath. I mean, that's all there is to it. I mean, Troy talked about efficiency. Garaway's had the ball 4 times. Lost it on a fumble. Kirtland turned it into 8. Lost it on an interception. Kirtland turned it into 3. Punted the ball. Kirtland turned it into 7. Lost it on a fumble. Kirtland turned it into 7.
Wow.
That's about as efficient as you can be on the white jersey side.
Yep, Jacobs will keep it. It's a quarterback keep, and he'll get it over the 25 down to the 26-yard line. So a pick Pickup of 6 by Jacobs. First play from scrimmage.
And it's just a called quarterback draw, trying to keep it so they don't get that, rush on him like they've been getting out of the passing situation. So it brings up 2nd and short.
All right, check it out now. 2nd and 4. Let's see now. Again, Jacobs. He's going to pick up the first down, and he's got some running room. He's going to take it all the way up to the 44-yard line. So a big first down play.
You can see it's just a quarterback draw again. Good blocking. He's looking for a little seam to get onto. Found a hole, found an opening, picked up some good yardage. A lot of time, 2:46 with 2 timeouts left.
All right, so with that, operating now from the 44, Jacobs. We'll wait for the snap. He's got to give him protection. He's going to throw. Going to throw to the outside now. Inside the 50, down to the 47-yard line for the Garaway Pirates.
And good job that time by, I believe it was number 15 for Garaway, to come back to the football to help Jacobs out right there on the sideline. The only other thing he could have done was try to get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
All right, so with that now, 2nd and 1 now for the Garaway Pirates. Jacobs looks. Jacobs is going to throw. Overthrows his receiver.
Actually had him pretty open on the seam. If he could have turned up and ran right down the hash mark, he could have run past the deep safety, I believe. A lot of time still, Charlie. 3rd down, short, 1, 2:08, 2 timeouts remain.
What do you think? Keep your head, and keep the chains moving, get it downfield?
Absolutely. Here comes Jacobs with the run again. It's going to be close. He might have got it with 2nd effort right there at the end.
I think he got it, but let's see now. Here it is on the replay. Check it out.
You see, he gets hit right there, but he makes a good 2nd effort lunge, and I think he got it. Yes, 1st down.
All right, so Pirates now with the 1st down from the 46-yard line. Jacobs will look to the right side. He's got a guy going down the sideline, and it's not going to get it there. Incomplete pass. Stop the clock with 1:46 to play. And don't forget, coming up at halftime, I want you to join us for our First National Bank of Denison halftime report and our First National Bank band show compliments of the Marching Pirates from Garaway High School. 2nd and 10. Garaway needs to get into the end zone. Clock starts, 1:40. Across the middle. Pass is incomplete. Had it. That time Ty Hampshire had it, Bruce, at the 35, but couldn't quite bring it in.
Just a little behind him, Charlie. Jacobs had to scramble out a little bit. Picked up his 3rd receiver. See, just a hair behind him. Couldn't connect.
The winner of this one, of course, will take on either Loudonville or Mogador, right?
Both 11-0. It doesn't get any easier down the road.
No, and I just checked the Big Time Sports phone app scoreboard, and that game is tied right now as we speak. Tried to get it in there, tried to jam it in there, and what do we got?
I think they're calling an interception.
Well,
no,
now they're
called
going to
incomplete. Got together. Good job by the officials getting together and called it incomplete.
I thought it was another pick.
I thought so at first, but the white jerseys aren't complaining.
Here it is again on the Weaver Barnes replay. Now watch it out there at home.
Too much pressure again, right? Yeah, I can't quite see it, but it looked like 9 almost had it. But 4th down, Charlie. They're going to punt it away.
Yep. Here comes the punt by Honenford. Honenford been a little busy guy here this evening so far. But there's 1:27 to play now in the first half. Kick is up. Pretty nice punt. Going to be taken at about the 10 and nowhere to go that time. Good punt coverage. And with that, I want to thank our good friends from the Sugar Creek Veterinary Clinic. That's the home of Dr. Honingford, the Sugar Creek Veterinarian Clinic, located on South Broadway in Sugar Creek. Dr. Jim Honingford Give him a call at 330-204-8072. Sugar Creek Veterinary Clinic is a 9-doctor mixed practice. And while I'm talking about this, I want you to watch the Dover Dental Group fan cam and check out all the action down there with everybody bundled up in their winter coats and their blankets. But come meet our friendly team of doctors and staff, where we always treat your pets as our own. Help your pet heal with laser therapy treatment, a drug-free, surgery-free relief for your pet. That's Dr. Jim Honingford. Call him at Sugar Creek Veterinary Clinic, 330-204-8072, and his skill gen out of the backfield with a big pickup.
Yeah, and rather than starting on their own 14-yard line, they had a personal foul penalty that took them back to start on their own 7. Right out of the gate, Skill Jan rips off big yardage out to about the 20 or the 27-yard line.
1:11 to play. Score 25-zip now in favor of state champion Kirtland Hornets.
And I don't think Kirtland's one of these teams going to take knee and kill the clock.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think they know how to take a knee, do they?
No. Not unless they got 4 guys on them tackling them. That's the only time they get down to the knee.
Back to the 30 pickup of 3 on that carry. And I make it 2nd and 7 now. And clock will run.
They're not in a big hurry, so maybe they're going to be happy with a 25-0. But if they get to that 30-0, then we got a continuous clock running.
That's exactly right. Man in motion out of the backfield. Give again is to the big guy Adam Hess, and Hess going to be run out of bounds. Skill Jan with the football.
Good fake, up in there because they've been running that off tackle, and he pulled it out, got on the edge, and got out of bounds, stopped the clock.
Don't forget, check out our Big Time Sports mobile phone app. It's the biggest and the best in the business. You can watch all of these games. You can watch all of our shows. You can go to the fan forum. You can play Pick'em. You can check out the photo section. You name it, we got it. That's BTSOHIO, our mobile phone app. This is Adam Hess out of the backfield.
First down.
Yep, that'll move the chains and stop the clock at 27 seconds in the first half. Got winter sports coming up here pretty soon. The Big Time Sports guys are going to bring you girls basketball, boys basketball, and high school wrestling, and he's going to spike it and stop the clock at 22. And Bruce, why did he do that?
Well, I don't know. He had 2 timeouts left. Just wanted to get the clock stopped, I guess. I don't know if they got anything fancy up the sleeve or not.
Yeah, with that, they'll come back and talk about it. But, yeah, 50-game winter sports schedule. You can find it at www.bigtimesportsohio, or you can find it at BTSOHIO, our new mobile phone app. 50 girls, boys, and wrestling coming at you this winter. Skilljan will keep the football. Skilljan around the left side. Skilljan looking for a block, doesn't get it, and is going to get run out of bounds at about the 41-yard line.
Oh, watch this. I mean, number 44 just throws a crack right here. We kind of miss it, but man, what a crushing block. Number 44, Jacob Boyd, threw to spring Killjan out there, and I'm afraid, looks like, can't tell for sure, but it looks like Clay Honigford's still down. I mean, he got blindsided.
All right, so let's keep our fingers crossed and hope Clay Honigford is okay out there.
Yeah, and there was nothing illegal about it. It was perfect. He hit him high. It wasn't a low shot, man, but what a crushing block.
All right, so with that, I want to thank our good friends from Sugar Valley Meats. Sugar Valley Meats is located on Dutch Valley Drive Northwest in Sugar Creek. Call ahead to order your smoked turkey for Thanksgiving. They have a full line of fresh beef and pork products in their expanded retail store. So if you want the best, you want to go to Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Bruce. The good news is, here comes Clay Honigford on his own power.
Yeah, and buddy, I've been there. When I played, for Marietta College, man, I got, whacked a couple of times like that, and it's not fun because he never saw it coming, believe me.
All right, so here we go. 14 seconds to play in the game. Skilljan, nothing fancy. Just head down and take the football down to the 34-yard line, and another timeout called by the Kirtland Hornets. And Bruce, with that, let's talk about my good friends from the Brick House Beverage in Dover. They're at the corner of Race and 2nd Street in Dover, and they're conveniently located just 1 block off of Worcester Avenue. They're before or after the game. If you're having a party, you have got to stop at the Brick House Beverage. It's my party headquarters. Okay, they keep their coolers extra cold for all of your beverage needs. You can even get your Ohio Lottery ticket at Brick House Beverage, located at the corner of Race and 2nd in Sugar Creek. Bruce?
Well,
what's Jason Wallach going to be talking about?
Well, I mean, you got to stop the run. They're going to do that. They may look at play action, but the thing we may even look one down ahead. They need, if Kirtland picks up about 9 or 10 yards, that puts them in range of Jordan Ionero, who's hit a 46-yard field goal so far this year.
All right, so let's see now. 10 seconds on the clock. Uh-oh. Student body right. Here's Skilljan with the football, and the Pirates are going to bring him down and stop the clock with just 3 seconds to play. Now, do you bring in your expert long place kicker who has already kicked a 46-yarder?
Yeah, this will be a 40-yard attempt. I think they're on the 23. The hold will be on about the 30 or the 29 and a half. So that'll make it less than a 40-yard field goal. And he, like we said, he's 4 or 5 so far this year, his long being 46 yards. The wind could be a factor. It's a little bit at his back, blowing a little bit from left to right as we look at the flag.
All right, so just set now as both teams in the huddles with their respective coaches. And we already know that the place kicker can kick. This young man is 4 out of 5 on the season when it comes to field goals. He's also 34 out of 35, for PATs. But Jordan Ionero, number 14, will do the honors. And Bruce, how many yards did you say?
It's going to be about a 39-yard attempt. Placement will be on the 29-yard line.
All right, so a 39-yarder by Ionero. Uh-oh, guess what? Garaway wants a timeout now. So a little chess match going on now between Wallach and Tiger Testaverde.
Yeah, and as cold as it is out there, it doesn't really need to freeze him because the weather's going to do that. All
right, speaking of freezing, you won't freeze at the Perfect Pedals by Michelle. Perfect Pedals is located at 112 North Broadway in Sugar Creek. She's right across from the world's largest cuckoo clock. All right, flowers and chocolates are only $30 every day, and delivery is available. At Perfect Pedals, they've got flowers for all occasions. Give them a call at 330-243-0562. That's Perfect Pedals by Michelle. And here we go now with the 39-yard attempt to close out the first half. Will it be 25 or 28? We'll let you know after this kick. Kick is up. I like it. It's good. Count it. So what a way to end the first half, Bruce, just like they started out. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. At halftime here at InfoCision Stadium, we've got ourselves a 28-zip contest in favor of the Kirtland Hornets. We'll be back with our halftime report after you watch this.
If you or a loved one suffer from allergies, chronic sinusitis, or have trouble with your hearing, call the office of Dr. Kurt C. Guerin, ear, nose, and throat specialist. Their audio team of Chris Schnell and Angie Hisner will evaluate or prevent hearing loss. Dr. Guerin's team can diagnose and treat your season allergies. And they perform balloon sinuplasty. It's a new in-office procedure to treat chronic sinusitis. Don't suffer any longer. Call Dr. Guerin for an appointment today. Located in the Heritage Square Shopping Center in Dover. 330-343-9600.
Home improvements make your life easier and add to the aesthetics and value of your home. Look to the Wayne Garage Door Sales and Service Showroom for garage doors, entry doors, storm doors, windows, gutters, siding, heritage stone, and awnings. Plus knowledgeable associates to help you create a distinct look for your home. Wayne Garage Door, quality workmanship and service after the sale since 1973 on State Route 39 in Dover. More than just garage doors.
Tom Hampshire Insurance Agency, your professional insurance experts representing the Motorist Insurance Group. Team with Tom Hampshire for all your insurance, auto, home, business, and life. Tom Hampshire Insurance Agency, winning your insurance trust for over 50 years. Professional service, professional products. Tom Hampshire Insurance Agency and the Motorist Insurance Group, your hometown insurance experts in the Tuscarawas Valley. Call today, 1-800-682-0145.
The Inn at Northwood Village is a premier assisted living residence. Each private suite is designed to offer the optimum comfort, security, and privacy. Personalized services include a 24-hour on-site licensed nurse, 3 full meals daily, cable TV, utilities, daily social events, and weekly housekeeping. Our caring professional team provides the best in senior assisted living care and services. Models of assisted and memory care suites are open. Call today to schedule a tour. The Inn at Northwood Village, where your family is our family.
At Rent to Own, you'll find nice people helping you rent to own furniture, rent to own appliances, rent to own electronics, and rent to own computers. We've got nice stuff that nice people like you need. Check out our great rental prices. You'll never own any cheaper. And be sure to look for our monthly specials on needed items for your home. We have great deals on our huge selection of products. At Rent to Own, we'll help you make your next purchase a whole lot easier. Stop in today.
Looking for a dentist for you and your family? Someone you can trust with your smile? Someone that offers emergency service as well as tender, loving care? Well, it's Dr. Sean Moan and the Dover Dental Group. Give the Dover Dental Group a call at 330-343-8132 to schedule your appointment. Find Dover Dental at 129 West 2nd Street in Dover.
You've known Peterman for years as the area's premier plumbing company. Now you'll know us as the area's #1 heating and cooling company, too. We service residential and commercial customers, and with our trained service technicians, fully stocked service trucks, and 24-hour service, why would you call anyone else? Peterman, the area's one-stop source for all your plumbing and heating and cooling needs. Call us today at 330-364-4497 or look us up online at petermanphc.com.
If you think you can't afford new flooring, think again. Think you don't have time for shopping and installation? Think again. Visit One Stop Flooring next to the post office in downtown Dover. It's fast, friendly, and affordable. How affordable? The 3-room special gives you up to 40 yards of new carpet with padding and installation for $426. Free in-home sample showings and estimates save you time and money. One Stop Flooring, quality flooring, and expert installation at affordable prices. Call 330-364-4745.
If you're looking for good food in a relaxed setting, then you need to try Malcutt's Tavern in Strasburg. Malcutt's Tavern features the very best in steaks, seafood, and pasta, and their pork chops are just fabulous. Treat yourself to something special. Take the short drive to Malcutt's Tavern in Strasburg. If it's good food you're looking for, we'll see you at Malcutt's Tavern in Strasburg. 719 South Wooster Avenue in Strasburg. Phone 330-878-7898. Weekend reservations suggested.
At Dover Brake, they know a thing or two about brakes. After all, Dover Brake has been offering professional brake service since 1975. Be sure to visit their expanded showroom for a great selection of hard-to-find parts and accessories for your truck or commercial fleet. They offer free estimates and welcome commercial work too. For professional brake service, see Paul and Robin McCoy and the crew at Dover Brake, Route 21 in Strasburg. Dover Brake is open 6 days a week.
And we are back to Info Session Stadium at Green High School. The score here at halftime, the Kirtland Hornets 28, the Garaway Pirates 0. Big time sports, bringing you big time high school football action. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that I introduce to you our halftime show, brought to you by our good friends from the First National Bank of Denison. The Marching Pirates from Garaway High School are on the field. Let's go down now and enjoy a couple tunes from the Garaway Pirate Marching Band.
To the top of the charts in 1985, thanks in large part to the popularity of its music video on MTV. At the 1986 MTV Video Awards, the video took home the top prize in 6 categories, featuring a dance choreographed by our seniors. Here is AHA's Take On Me.
All right, many thanks to the Garaway Marching Pirates. Another great job tonight by the gals and guys on the marching band from Garaway High School. Many thanks to our good friends from the First National Bank of Denison for taking care of our band show. We'll be back with our halftime report and some first half stats after you watch this.
Do you enjoy the outdoors? Ever dream of owning a cabin or vacation home? At Weaver Barnes, we build buildings perfect for all those dreams. From our cabins to our majestic timber lodge, from small sheds to big barns, Weaver Barnes has the perfect solution for you. Come see for yourself at our display lot, located on State Route 39 in Sugar Creek. Visit our website at weaverbarnes.com or give us a call at 888-289-4940.
Welcome to Mount Hope Fence, located in Mount Hope, Ohio, where you can add elegance to your outdoor space with one of our durable, low-maintenance pavilions, gazebos, or pergolas. Choose one from our showroom, or we can build to order. Add to your backyard escape with a stone fireplace or other landscape ideas. More than just fence, we're about the full line of outdoor living products. All of our products come with a lifetime warranty. Click online at mounthopefence.com or visit our showroom at 7102 County Road 77. Mount Hope Fence. We've got the inside on the outdoors.
If you want to make your business successful for years to come, then you need to partner with Graphic Publications and our Bluefoot digital products. Our customers receive a strategic marketing plan in both digital and print media that can include website design, hosting and content creation, interactive mobile apps, videos, and graphic design. For the past 40 years, Graphic Publications has been helping businesses grow with our innovative marketing solutions that enable you to reach and exceed your goals. Contact Graphic Publications at 888-674-1010.
Make your vehicle last longer and run better. Fix it with parts from Harrison Napa Auto Parts in Sugar Creek. With over 20,000 parts in stock, our ASE certified staff will get you the right part right away and get your vehicle running. Order your part online and pick it up. Just log on to NapaOnline.com. Call us at 330-852-4671 or visit us at Harrison Napa Auto Parts, 793 Dover Road in Sugar Creek. Get your car running smooth with Harrison Napa Auto Parts.
Shook Auto is the largest independent vehicle sales company in the area, with over 300 vehicles in stock ranging from $1,000 to $30,000 and everywhere in between. Shook Auto employs a full staff of ASE certified technicians. They service what they sell. Shook Auto has two locations, 1633 Steel Hill Road and 205 South Broadway in New Philadelphia. Online at shookauto.com. And we are back to Infocision Stadium, 28-zip here at halftime in favor of the defending champion, the Kirtland Hornets. Big time sports, once again bringing you big time high school football. We are in our halftime report, and I want to thank our good friends who sponsor our halftime report. And Bruce, we know who that is, don't we? It's the First National Bank of Denison. Bruce, how about the first half?
Yeah, the first half, it was all Kirtland. They had the ball 5 times, scored all 5 times. On the other side, Garaway had it 5 and didn't put any on the board. The stats, pretty reminiscent. We knew the Hornets coming in were a running team, 239 yards on the ground. The Pirates, 16. Kirtland only passed for 7, a huge stat that just jumps right off the board at you. Garaway only threw the ball for 42 yards. Jacobs was 6 of 15 with 2 picks. They average over 300 yards a game. First downs, 13 for Kirtland, 4 for Garaway. Penalties doesn't really make a lot of difference, 1 for 8 and 2 for 15. Another big stat that just bounces off the board, 3 turnovers for the Garaway Pirates.
All right, so with that, we want to thank the First National Bank in Denison for taking care of our halftime report. But I'll tell you what, we've got our sideline guy with us tonight. His name is Troy Richardson. He's been doing a great job for us these last couple of weeks in these playoff games. And Bruce, something very important on a cold night like this, and that is keeping something warm on the sidelines. And Bruce, let's talk to Troy Richardson and see what he has.
Charlie, when you deal with a passing attack that the Garaway offense has on a cold night like this when the temperature gets down to 15 degrees, one thing that Garaway wants to do is their footballs, they want to keep them warm so the quarterbacks can get a good grip on it. If you look right over here, Garaway has a heating system here to keep their footballs warm. and they're using it to rotate through all the different footballs that Garaway has, as well as keeping the players warm. They're trying to keep the footballs warm so that the quarterbacks can throw the football well and the wide receivers can grip it. And you can see here that the game balls are being changed out. The Garaway footballs have the G on them, signifying that they do belong to Garaway, and after every possession and after every 3 or 4 plays, Garaway's changing those out. That'll be a key here in the second half for the Pirates to make a big comeback. Back to you, Charlie.
All right, thank you very much, Troy Richardson on the sideline, and an onside kick to start the second half, Bruce, by the Pirates gives them excellent field position at the 46.
Well, I mean, Coach Wallig knows he's got to pull out all stops now. Down 4 scores to this team, and tried the onside kick. It didn't work. Gives Kirtland very good field position again at their 46.
All right, so with that first play from scrimmage to begin the second half, we'll take it up over the 50-yard line down to about the 49-yard line. And that, of course, Jacob Boyd. He's the big gun out of the backfield. 1,400 yards and 20 TDs on the season for Jacob Boyd.
Yeah, we talked about it the first half. They rushed for 239 yards. Hess, 101. Skilljan, 89. Boyd, 49, totals up to 239 yards rushing in the first half.
Well, really no surprises from the Kirtland Hornets. They've been singing the same song the entire season. And the pitch back again to Jacob Boyd, and that time the Garaway defense right there stopped him at the original line of scrimmage, right?
And that's the biggest bright spot for Garaway in the first half is number 9 right here is back on the field. After that crackback block that he got and was down on the field, he's back in the game, and he makes a good play there. Going to put Kirtland in a 3rd and 3.
And that number 9 is Clay Honingford. Clay Honingford, as Bruce told you, was shaken up late there in the first half, but after that defensive play shows no signs from that first half crack. Early second half here on the Big Time Sports TV Network, and trying to get outside and gets up to about the 40-yard line, picking up the first down. Again, big bad number 39, Adam Hess. And Bruce, how many for Hess in the first half?
101 for Hess, and this is just a little counter play off that diesel package. Pull the guard, gets outside, another first down, move the chains.
All right, move the chains, and Kirtland now on the attack again. Don't forget a 50-game winter sports schedule coming at you. Girls and boys basketball and high school wrestling. Check it out, BigTimeSportsOhio.com or the Big Time Sports mobile app at BTSOHIO. Inside the 40, down to the 39. That time the Garaway D, a little bit stingy and slamming the door that time.
Yeah, that's the best defensive effort they've had so far tonight. Only gave up about 1.5 yards on that play. What do you see? What has Kirtland changed here in the second half, Charlie? Absolutely nothing.
No. Dallas Foster with that hit the last time on the stop, and you're right, absolutely nothing. Same look, same formation we saw in the first half. And you know what they're telling you is, hey,
you haven't stopped us yet.
Right.
So
when you stop us, we might think about it.
We might think about it. I doubt it. But
Skilljan through the air, got a guy open that time, and inside the 20 now, down, knocked out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
And who was that guy, Charlie? Big number 7. It's off the the play action. He's one of the only two receivers downfield, and that's big number 7 right there, Matthew Finkler.
250-pound senior. Pretty good ball player.
Going to Bowling Green.
Playing for the Falcones, right?
Yep. Thing we got to think about right here is 18-yard line. If Kirtland scores, we're going to be in a continuous clock situation in the second half.
Yep, new rule this year. Haven't seen it very much, but we're getting awful close there. How about down to about the 14-yard line that time? That's Jacob Boyd. He's the big dog out of the backfield, picking up over 1,400 yards on the season, along with 20 trips into the end zone for Jacob Boyd. A run-heavy offense Over 3,600 yards and 60 touchdowns for the Hornets.
Yeah, this is kind of like Medusa, the head of the, with all the snake. It's a four-headed monster that Kirtland has here. They can go to about anybody, and it's like Troy and I talked at halftime. We think they have more formations than they actually have plays. They just run all the plays out of all the formations.
Well, down inside the 10, they're going to mark it at the 9-yard line. The winner, Bruce, taking on Loudonville or Mogador. And the last time we checked the Big Time Sports mobile app, they were all tied up, weren't they?
All I can say is whoever it is, Loudonville or Mogador, they better make double and triple chin straps, strap them up tight, and get ready to get down and dirty down in the line of scrimmage.
Clock runs. Less than 8 minutes to play now in the third. 28-zip in favor of the Kirtland Hornets. Both teams undefeated and 11-0. Looking to advance to play next week. This is the quarterback, Skilljan. Touchdown by Sam Skilljan, the quarterback.
All that was a quarterback sneak. They're looking to pick up the first down, and he got enough yards to get it into the end zone right up the middle.
Check it out on the Domino's Pizza Big Play replay.
We talk about Skilljan, we talk about Hess, we talk about Boyd. But this offensive line from Kirtland is the real deal.
Yeah, they're all man, aren't they?
Yes, they are. They're the real deal. Whoever coaches that offensive line knows what he's doing.
Ionero will come in for the PAT. Ionero's kick is up. Ionero's kick is good. And with that, I want to thank my good friend Randy Moomaw at Moomaw Automotive in Sugar Creek. 102 years and 4 generations of family ownership. Moomaw Automotive has been serving the area's auto needs on Main Street in downtown Sugar Creek. Moomaw's is extremely proud to support this record-breaking group of Garaway football players. Go Pirates! Find out more about Moomaw's at www.moomawauto.com. Randy Moomaw. Troy, what do you got, my friend?
Charlie, I don't know if you and Bruce can see it up here, but the way that Kirtland has reestablished the offensive line, the line of scrimmage, they're getting a good push 3-4 yards downfield before their running backs are even being touched. And I think it really exemplified it here on that quarterback sneak where they can run a quarterback sneak for 8 yards into the end zone and the quarterback never gets touched. Back to you up in the booth.
Thank you, Troy Richardson. And Bruce, Troy hit the nail right on the head, didn't he?
Yeah, we just talked about it up here that their offensive line is all men, buddy, and they know what they're doing. Whoever's coaching their offensive line, they come off low, they come off hard, the feet are moving, and they move that line of scrimmage every time 3 or 4 yards downfield. So that's why they're picking up 3, 4, 5, 6 yards of crack every time they run the football.
So the football blown off of the tee, so they got to reset it and run to it and kick it again. Low kick. And guess what's going to hit the pylon? How about that? How many times have you seen that on a kickoff? Hits the pylon, and guess what? It's a penalty.
If it hit the pylon, it's got to be into the end zone, doesn't it?
Well, I thought so, but he threw a flag.
I think he picked it up. No, he didn't either.
Well, let's see what they got. And they're going to bring it all the way to the 35-yard. It knocked the pylon over, and the referee immediately threw the flag.
Well, good field position for Garaway, but like we talked about, clock's going to run continuous now with a 35-point lead.
Right. It's only going to stop on 2 occasions, Bruce, and they are what?
If you have an injured player or you go out of bounds, and then they're going to start it, immediately after that.
All right, here's Jacobs with the quarterback keeper, and Jacobs going to pick up about 3 yards on that carry. But two. Let me say it again. Too many turnovers, Bruce.
Oh, well, obviously, you can almost consider that onside kick was almost like a turnover since they didn't recover it, giving them such good field position like that. But something he had to do. He's got to pull out all the stops.
Jacobs under a lot of, loose football. Guess what, baby? Guess what? We were just talking turnover, Bruce, and here we go with turnover number 4 on the game. And Bruce, last week I sat down at Bainbridge, Ohio, and check it out on the Mountain Hope Vets defense, football fans.
Yep. Coverage sack. You see him looking, can't find anybody. Here they come. Stripped him of the ball. Got the ball now on the 42-yard line. That's the third fumble lost, interception, and like we talked about, the onside kick was, you can consider that a turnover since they didn't recover it.
Yep. I saw the Central Catholic Saints last weekend against Paint Valley. 6 turnovers in the game, Bruce.
That's what's happened here.
Well, check this out. Nice fake in the backfield there, picking up good yards on the backfield.
Yep, that's how that, they set up that pass play off his play action. He gives it to him. The quarterback carries out his fake like he's going to throw a pass. Picks up good yardage, almost 10. It's going to be about 2.5 yards for a first down.
6:05 to play in the third period. We are at Infocision Stadium at Green High School. Ronnie Hurst, along with Bruce Witter and Charlie Jones in the booth tonight. Big Time Sports is the name of the game. Skilljan, he's got somebody, and he's got it at touchdown time, baby. That's the big tight end, number 7, that you like so much, Bruce.
Well, that Coach Hurst and I talked about that on the way up. This guy creates a huge matchup problem against a defensive back. He's 6'2", 215 pounds. He runs. See, it's just a jump ball, and he's out jumping a 5'9" defensive back.
Wow. I'll tell you what, that looked real easy out there for point number 41. Clock at 5:43, and here comes Mr. Kicker, Mr. Ianero, who's already had a lot of success tonight with the PATs and the field. Guess what? This time, maybe I snake bit him that time, Bruce.
Yeah, 32. Connor Troyer coming off the edge, and you just have to really like that effort. Down 41 points. He made a great effort coming off the corner to block the kick right there. Stretched out, gave up his body. Good job by Connor Troyer.
Many thanks to Tango and Gaddy. Kind of sounds like a law firm, doesn't it? But they're not. They're the best roofers in the business. Tango and Gaddy, the sign of a great roof. Give them a call at 330-308-8213. That's Tango and Gaddy. They'll take care of all your insurance claims, your storm damage, and they have their own adjuster on staff. And if you want to keep the leaves out of your gutters, if you want to prevent a lot of problems with your roof, you want to get gutter protection called the Rhino. Tango and Gaddy. And speaking of the tango, do you think Troy Richardson can do the tango on the sidelines? Troy, how about that?
Hey, Charlie, when you saw Connor Troyer get the block there, you think of Connor Troyer as one of the best wide receivers in the state of Ohio. But let's not forget, he was all Ohio in the hurdles last year, in the 110 hurdles. This is a young man who tripped and fell last year in the hurdles and still managed to get across the finish line and to finish all Ohio. And you saw him get the block right there off the edge, showing tremendous speed and getting ready to return a kick here. Back to you in the booth.
All right, thanks, Troy. Again, the kick is received again. It's flipped back. This is 2 flips now. And with the ball is the guy that Troy just spoke of. That's Connor Troyer. And this time they get it back to the 32-yard line. Bruce, Troy's doing a pretty good job on the sidelines tonight, isn't he?
Always does a good job.
Does he look like he might be a little chilly down there on the sidelines, Bruce?
Yeah, I kind of like that, the retro look of that ear thing.
Yeah, that polar bear look
right,
he has.
Right. He gave us a good story on how they keep the footballs warm, and he gives you a good visual on how to keep the ears warm.
There's nothing more important, Bruce, than warm balls.
That's right.
5:10 to play in the contest. Jacobs with the football. Jacobs looks downfield. Good night, Irene, baby. Jacobs is going to be sacked at the 19-yard line, and that time Jacobs didn't have a chance, did he?
Nope, that was Clayton Davidson off the edge again, number 48 from Kirtland. You'll see it coming right here. Gets off the block. Good tackle. Big loss.
All right, so big loss. 8-yard sack that time to make it 2nd and 18. 4:35 to play in the clock running. Jacobs needs some protection. Jacobs that time, I'll tell you what, Bruce, Jacobs is running for his life. Jacobs is doing a lot of dancing back there to get away.
Well, you know, the Garaway offensive line isn't doing a terrible job. What's happening is Kirtland's secondary is all over these guys with the coverage. Nobody can get open, and he's looking, checking down one, looking second, looking at third receiver. By that time, time's up.
All right, Jacobs again will throw out. Can't get it. Pass is going to fall incomplete. Bruce, that'll bring up very quickly now a 4th and long situation for the guys in the blue.
Yep. Another punt. Like I said, you know, it's been 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times Garaway's had the ball. Very few first downs. Haven't moved the ball at all to change field position or anything like that. That's why they're on the short end of a 41-0 score right now.
There you got a good shot of Clay Huntingford. Huntingford will kick it away. Nice punt. Fielded at the 47-yard line, and good coverage that time by the Pirates. Let's get a number on one of those tacklers down there and give them their due. And I'm seeing, who's number 44 for the Garaway Pirates, huh?
44 would be Joshua Billman.
Yeah, I think I saw 44 get up there after a hit. So, Billman?
That's the one thing from this week, you know, from last week to this week, Garaway shored up the special teams a little bit because, you know, we saw Ross return a punt and kickoff, you know, last week. But, you know, they've been kicking off or punting so often that, you know, they're getting a lot of practice at it right now. The only chink in Kirtland's armor we've seen so far is their kickoff coverage.
Right, that's exactly what I was thinking.
That's the only chink in the armor.
All right, here's the give out of the backfield again to the big guy. And Adam Hess will be stopped at about the 48-yard line. So a pickup of 3, call it 2nd and 7 now for the Hornets. Clock at 2:35 to play. And Bruce, how bad do you feel about Ron Hurst and I possibly shoveling snow and ice this week while you're down on the beach or on the golf course in Hilton Head? Any problems with that?
Well, the only thing I feel sorry about you shoveling snow is I have my wife do that.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but you don't know Smoochie.
Oh,
you don't know Smoochie like I do.
Great farm girl, good biceps. I mean, really.
She got nice. Your wife's got nice biceps.
Yeah, I mean, she's a great farm girl.
All right.
She loves to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, she gonna do it. She going to Hilton Head with you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Any other questions?
Yes. Can you get her over to my driveway? Huh? All right, 3rd and 3 now. Clock running about 45 to play now in the 3rd. 41 zip now in favor of the Kirtland Hornets. Nice crowd tonight from Garaway, I would say, but I don't know. I've never been to a Kirtland game. A lot of empty seats over there for Kirtland.
Yeah, you got to remember they had a lot of snow up in that area. No school up in Kirtland today, so that might have held their crowd down a little bit.
Yep, first down, another first down as they're going to move the chains again. And with that, I want to thank Phil Gephardt and the Gephardt Financial Group for all your investment and insurance planning. I want you to call Phil Gephardt at the Gephardt Financial Group. For the best in investment and insurance planning, call Gephardt Financial Group at 330-852-6069. Here it is again. How about Jacob Boyd this time? And Bruce, like you say, they haven't changed a thing. They just keep coming at you and coming at you.
They have changed a couple of the running backs, though, now, Charlie. They've taken a couple of their big guns out and put in a few different linemen. Basically what this is now, the clock can't run fast enough, to get this over with.
All right, so at quarterback now for the Kirtland Hornets, how about, I see number 24, Joey Bates. So we got a timeout on the field with, well, I'll tell you what, they're going to let the clock expire, and that's going to be it for our 3rd period of play. So after 3, 41 for the Hornets, 0 for the Pirates. We'll be back with 4th and final quarter after this timeout.
Since 1972, Taylor Insurance and Financial Services has been serving the Tuscarawas Valley with friendly and professional advice. With over 100 years of combined experience, Taylor Insurance and Financial Services offers the best in auto and home insurance, 401k rollovers, IRA transfers, and a full line of property and casualty coverage. With 2 locations to serve you, 4th Street Northwest in New Philadelphia and on 2nd Street in Coshocton, there's no need to look any further than Taylor Insurance and Financial Services.
Walton's Auto and Glass has been a family-owned and operated automotive parts shop since the days of the Model T. Walton's carries auto parts and paint as well as glass for your every need, including tabletops, mirrors, shelves, windows, and frames. Walton specializes in replacement and repair of automotive, ATV, and residential glass and takes pride in giving you OEM quality or better for your new or antique car. With a successful business since 1931, you know you can trust Walton's. Find them at 371 South Broadway in New Philadelphia. It's time to tailgate, and that means it's time for carry-out buckets of delicious Manor chicken. Whether you're going to the game or just need a quick dinner for your family, choose the Manor Restaurant in Strasburg. With their buckets of chicken and homemade sides, it's the easy way to enjoy a great meal before the game or anytime. The Manor is open 6 days a week, closed Mondays.
For homemade flavor never outdone, come on down for great food and fun.
The Manor Restaurant on North Worcester Avenue in Strasburg.
Do you want a happy and healthy pet? Pets Place offers great service and the healthiest of dog and cat foods. We carry a wide range of all-natural dog chews, biscuits, and a huge selection of toys, a DIY pet wash, and all other pet needs. Pets Place offers a great selection of freshwater fish, small animal reptiles, and birds. So bring your pet to Pets Place, 118 Commercial Avenue Southwest in New Philadelphia, or check us out on the web at www.petsplace.com.
Remodeling and improving your home are always in season. Bring your ideas to your showroom at Holmes Lumber Design Center, downtown Sugar Creek, featuring craft-made kitchens and bath displays with custom countertops, plus Anderson and Atrium windows and Provia windows and doors. Rooftop shingle delivery of top shingle brands. Make a fun space with Azek and TimberTech decks. Excellent interior millwork from our own facility. Hardwood interior doors and stair railings. Improve your home. We can help at Holmes Lumber Design Center, downtown Sugar Creek.
It's all about you. It's all about you.
The more we know you and your financial goals, the more easily we can help you achieve them. Talk to us. Find out why so many of your neighbors come by and talk with our trained loan officers. Around here, it's all about you. First National Bank of Denison, member FDIC. It's all about you.
It's all about
All right, we're back and ready to begin fourth period. But, Bruce, before we do that, let's go down to our Haas Auto Body quarterly recap.
And, Charlie, pretty much everything stayed status quo. Kirtland, methodical offense, scored 13 points that quarter to put it to 41 points off the onside kick and then off the fumble loss. They got a long pass for a touchdown, and now it's 41-0 Kirtland starting the fourth quarter.
All right, so almost had him with a big loss in the backfield, but let's check it out now. This is David Alchin. Check out Alchin as he's going to escape about 4 tacklers and get to the outside and finally bumped out of bounds. So pick up a 5, call it 3rd and 5 now for the Hornets.
And like we said, Kirtland has a lot of new ball players in the game now. Give their starters a rest. Don't get anybody hurt for another big game next week.
How about that sack? Good D that time. And who's on that stop, Bruce? Get me a number, baby.
Looks like number 70 for Garaway, I believe. And that would be Jensen Schrock.
Nice.
Austin Yockey with the hands up, but Schrock gets the sack, going to put him in a 4th down situation, force him to punt the football.
All right, so Slentz and Ty Hampshire will go back now for the Garaway Pirates to receive the punt. 10:35 to play here in the contest. Big time sports in the booth tonight. Ron, Bruce, and old Mellow Tones. And Slentz will look at it. Go out of bounds at about the 13-yard line. So while I have a chance, I want to thank an old buddy of old Charlie's, and that's Zach Motice. Give Zach Motice a call today at 330-602-2700. Zach is at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. At the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, their priority is people and protecting what's important to them with honesty and integrity since 1985. For the best in your insurance needs, I want you to call a Garaway graduate and a Garaway coach. His name is Zach Motice. Give him a call at 602-2700. Troy Richardson, what do you got, my young friend?
Charlie, if you look at the splits out there, the Garaway offensive line, people ask me constantly, they're a spread team. Why do they get their splits so wide? One reason is to create one-on-one blocking matchups. That's something that Coach Wallach has felt that they can utilize this year, is the ability to block people pass pro one-on-one. Another reason is the screen game is so important for the Garaway Pirates. When you have your tackles, and when you have your guard and center at about 4-foot splits, and then your tackle at about 4.5-foot splits, that allows the tackle to get out and run the screen block on the corner, something the Pirates like to do. Back to you up in the booth.
All right, thank you, Troy Richardson, my main man with the game plan on the sideline. 2nd and 10 from the 12. Jacobs will look. Jacobs has to hurry. Jacob is going to throw on the run. It's complete to Ty Hampshire at about the 29-yard line. Oh, Josh Worker? All right, that's Josh Worker with the reception.
And, Troy brought up about the line splits. They've actually split them out further here in the fourth quarter, which makes those guys run up in the gaps. And they got easier blocking angles on them now. So the splits are actually bigger now.
All right, here's a pass, a little crossover. And did he get it? No, he did. Yes, he did. What did they say? They say, no, he did not. Well, I guess they did, didn't they?
No, I think they called it incomplete because it's back on the line of scrimmage.
All right.
So it's 2nd and 10. And Kirtland got penetration again that time up inside that A gap and put the pressure on Jacobs.
2nd and 10 now. R.J. Jacobs over the middle. Got a little bit of running room. Ethan Slentz picking up the first down. How about that second effort by Slentz? Huh?
Now it's Clay Honning for the tight end screen this time. Back into the middle of the field right here. And up the middle, that was Clay Honingford, picks up the first down.
Wow, I thought it was number 8 from up here, but I guess it was number 9, Honingford. Again, Jacobs throws to the sideline, intended for Josh Worker, can't connect. Pass is going to be incomplete.
And Kirtland's done a good job of disguising their secondary coverages. They've played 9 men up inside, 6-8 yards of the line of scrimmage. They've played some man-to-man bump coverage, and they've also played zone coverage. And they've really disguised it very well.
Snap. Jacobs, 2nd and 10. Throws across the middle. Uh-oh, that one. Well, did he get the pick or did he not?
No, incomplete.
All right, pass is incomplete. But again, Bruce throwed the football in a lot of traffic downfield there.
Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. It's hard. He's having trouble determining whether it's man coverage or zone coverage, and he's trying to hit those little in routes on the seam. Well, if you're in, that's good if it's a zone coverage. If it's man coverage, it's going to be covered.
Got to get a first down this time. Got to move the chains. 3rd and 10. Jacobs, and is he going to give it? Nope, he's going to say he was out of bounds when he caught the ball. So, Garaway again now with a 4th and 10 situation from their own 42.
That time, Kirtland was in man under 2 deep zone. The man guy was on his man down there. The zone, deep man in the zone came over and almost picked it off.
All right.
No sense punting now.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Why not?
Makes no difference now.
All right. Well, let's see now what the Pirates have up their sleeve. 4th and 10 now from the 42. Uh-oh, and guess what? It's going to be incomplete.
Number 9, Evan Madden read that bubble screen that time, blew it right up.
All right, so with that, let's go back to the station now and take a quick break. We'll be back after you watch this.
Martini 97 in downtown Dover is T-County's home for Buckeye Nation. Meet your friends and cheer on the Buckeyes on 9 flat-screen TVs. Martini 97 opens at noon on Saturdays for Buckeye games and college football. Pizza and beverage specials on game day make your celebration complete. And the party doesn't stop there. Every Friday and Saturday night, Martini 97 features the hottest area bands with no cover. Why pay just to get into your favorite hangout? Come to Martini 97 and the party's on us. Martini 97 on North Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Home improvements make your life easier and add to the aesthetics and value of your home. Look to the Wayne Garage Door Sales and Service Showroom for garage doors, entry doors, storm doors, windows, gutters, siding, heritage stone, and awnings. Plus knowledgeable associates to help you create a distinct look for your home. Wayne Garage Door, quality workmanship and service after the sale since 1973 on State Route 39 in Dover. More than just garage doors.
Let Designer Stone bring the beauty of natural stone into your home. Now granite from Designer Stone is affordable for your home. Granite is ideal for kitchen countertops, bathrooms, and floors, and is elegant and unique in color and patterns. Make granite from Designer Stone the choice to beautify your home. Call Designer Stone today at 1-866-860-4747.
The ultimate Medicare Advantage plan is here. AltCare's Primetime Health Plan is now offering a $0 monthly premium plan with prescription drug coverage and a Silver and Fit program at no extra cost. With Primetime, get local personalized service and an experienced team of advocates, keeping your healthcare needs a top priority. Call Primetime Health Plan to register for a meeting or to learn more about the new $0 plan.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team Specialist since 1977.
Tell me, are you confident in your financial game plan? I'm Matt Ferris, president of Ferris Financial. If you're like most people, you've probably spent a lot of time talking about getting your financial affairs in order, but for some reason, the game plan has never come together. At Ferris Financial, we're here to help you solidify your personal, business, and estate planning goals so we can build a winning game plan together and help you achieve peace of mind. Call us at 330-321-1413. Ferris Financial, helping you plan, protect, and prosper.
And we are back again, and I want to thank Paradise Energy Solutions. They're located beside Garaway High School. Find out more by stopping by Paradise Energy Solution. All right, how about visiting them on the web at paradiseenergysolutions.com. All right, here we go. 5.5 to play now. Kirtland again with the football from the 42. Big hole along the left side, taking it down over the 40 to the 43-yard line. Check it out now on the Weaver Barnes replay.
Nothing different, nothing fancy. Here we come. Stop us.
All right. Many, many thanks to Bob Hayberger and his people at the Wayne Garage Door for taking care of our scoreboard this football season. Under 5 minutes to play now. The Hornets with the football. Give. And good defense stopped at the 40-yard line. And for Kirtland, Bruce, quarterback now is Owen Lewis. This quarterback, this number 6 for Kirtland, guess what grade he's in, Bruce?
Not sure.
4th. I'm kidding, of course. Only a freshman, Bruce, this quarterback, number 6.
Well, go back. Garaway has a good play out on the edge that time. Number 57, Tucker Borman. Good play out on the edge on the trying to get on the outside.
3rd and 8 from the 40. 4:05 to play. Here's the gift. First man through. Not a whole lot of running room, but I'll tell you what, he's keeping them going and down. Just short of the 45.
Even these backup running backs run hard, Charlie.
Yes, they do, don't they? So from the 36 now, the Hornets will operate 3:40 to play in the contest. So, Bruce, the Kirtland Hornets will take on the winner of Loudonville and Mogador. And when I get a chance, I'm going to have your twin brother, Ron Hurst, check the Big Time Sports mobile app and get that Mogador score, baby. Fourth and 3 now. Quarterback's going to keep it. Quarterback's going to get the first down. Good play that time by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Nothing fancy. Same old thing. Just a speed option on the outside. He turns it up inside. See that even these reserve offensive linemen for Kirtland get to surge off the ball.
They do, don't they? Man, I'll tell you what. Best offensive line I've seen all season, I think.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing about the only way you can beat this team is to be better than them in the trenches. No ifs, ands, buts about it.
All right, out of the backfield for the Kirtland Hornets, it's Vinny Matticelli. Matticelli, only a freshman. That kid just ran a football, Bruce.
Yeah. Well, I'll go back to what we talked about. The only way you can beat Kirtland is to be better than them in the trenches. And for 55 straight games, nobody's been better than them in the trenches. So, until you find somebody that does that, they're going to continue to win. They're not fancy. They don't do anything out of the ordinary. They just line it up and say, boys, we're coming. We're running here, running there, running between the tackles, run outside, try to stop us.
Don't forget, at the end of the game, we will go to our Ferris Chevrolet Buick Cadillac Toyota wrap-up show. We'll name our Manor Restaurant Player of the Game. I'll let you and Ronnie do that, Bruce. You get me? And we will then see our Ferris Financial It Pays to Plan Play of the Game. Bruce?
Well, that's good. I'm kind of speechless right now. I'm not sure what to say about the player of the game because it's been a total domination by Kirtland offensively and more impressively defensively.
Well, I've got a great idea.
Okay.
I think that we ought to give it to the entire Garaway Pirate team for an 11-1 season and a great job by the guys from Sweetwater.
Yep.
What do you think, Ronnie? Yep. Ronnie Hurst says, yeah, let's give it to the whole Pirate squad.
And you include the coaches in on that.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, that was a great season for Garaway. It's just come to a screeching halt here at Green Stadium. And, they just got beat by a better team tonight. There wasn't any ifs, ands, or buts. But, I mean, it didn't help, like Coach Hurst said, turning the ball over the first two series they had the football.
Yeah, that's one thing you can't do against Kirtland, right?
Tiger Laverte said that. Big games, special teams, and the team that does not make mistakes wins them.
All right, so I'll tell you what, the Kirtland Hornets will live to fight another day. They will go to 12-0 on the season. We'll take on the winner of Loudonville and Mogador. There you see both teams coming across to the center of the field to shake hands. And we're going to take a break, and we'll come back with our Ferris Chevrolet Buick Cadillac Toyota wrap-up show and tell you all about the game and the season that the Garaway Pirates have just concluded. We'll be back after this timeout.
Fuel economy, safety, and a great driving experience are 3 reasons to come to test drive a new Toyota at Ferris Toyota. Hi, this is Pat Ferris. Lease a new 2015 Corolla for just $139 a month, or a 2014 RAV4 for just $159 a month, or choose the 51 mile per gallon 2014 Prius for just $209 a month. Toyota is also featuring 0% financing for up to 60 months on 12 different models. Ferris Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Would you like a zero monthly premium plan that includes prescription coverage and silver sneakers? Then a local Medicare Advantage plan from the Health Plan is right for you. For information on Health Plan Medicare Advantage plans, call 1-877-236-2290. Hours of operation are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week. You must continue to pay your Medicare Part B premiums. The Health Plan, here for you, in your hometown since 1979.
We are here for you.
There are hospitals. There are health systems. But there's nothing quite like this. The Altman system means A-class care. All of the services and care you need together. All of the most expert caregivers together. All of this joins together and together with you to lead our community to improved health. Welcome to the shape of advanced healthcare. At Altman, healthier together.
Woods Tall Timber Resort is a vacation that's close to home. The 7-acre lake is the focal point of the resort, with camping May through October. Splash away your summer days at the beach, and in the fall, enjoy brilliant colors from your own private cottage. Whether you enjoy primitive camping or the amenities of home, Woods Tall Timber Resort has it all. Luxurious cottages feature equipped kitchens, a full bathroom, and room for 8 guests. The resort includes a clubhouse, concession stand, bait shop, shower house, and laundromat, and the recreation never ends. Enjoy summer fun on water slides, inflatable trampolines, paddle boats, and electric boats, plus house rentals, fishing, game room, playground, woodpecker par 3 golf, and miniature golf, and of course hiking trails. And now Woods Tall Timber Resort has zip lines. It's the best value around for this exciting way to fly. Rides start at just $15. Small zips and kiddie zips are also available, and the Lake House Lodge can accommodate your party, reception, reunion, or event. Check out all of the fun online at woodstalltimberlake.com.
And we are back for the final wrap-up here on the Ferris Chevrolet Buick Cadillac Toyota wrap-up show. And the Pirate season, Bruce, has come to an end here to the tune of 41-0 to reigning state champion, the Kirtland Hornets. Bruce, your wrap-up of the ball game tonight.
Yeah. Short and sweet, Charlie. Pretty much, like we said, this is about the most dominating performance I've seen in quite a while by a high school football team on both sides of the ball, and I think you equate it very easily to the fact that Kirtland controlled the line of scrimmage both offensively and defensively. The stats show it. Kirtland came in, we knew they were going to run the ball, 315 yards on the ground, Garaway 12. Big, really shocking stat, Kirtland 68 yards passing. They held the Pirates, who averaged almost 320 yards in the air, to 63. First downs 19-6 for Garaway. Penalties 1 for 8 for Kirtland. Very efficient team. 2 for 15 for the Pirates. Kirtland did not turn the ball over once. Garaway turned it over 4 times. And as Coach Tiger Laverte told you in the pregame, Charlie, in big games, special teams, and the fact that the team that makes the least amount of offensive mistakes wins the game, and that equates to a 41-0 score.
All right, thank you, Bruce Ritter. And Bruce, before we say nighty-night, we got a few housekeeping items we have to take care of. And first item of business, Bruce, we got to pick our Manor Restaurant player of the game. And Bruce, who is it tonight, my friend?
Well, we came to a consensus decision up here, Charlie. Pretty much everybody in the press box. We're going to give it to the entire Garaway football team and their staff, cheerleaders. I mean, it was just a great season for Garaway Pirates. 11-1 season, most victories by a Garaway team in the history of the school, and they made a good run. It just happened they ran into a juggernaut tonight in the Kirtland Hornets.
Hey, the kids from Garaway had a great season. They're feeling not very good right now in the locker room, but Bruce, the Garaway Pirates will be back again next year. Congratulations to the Garaway Pirate on a great season. One more item of business, and wow, look at this. Is this the Macy's Day Parade? Is this like the parade in downtown? Wow, who's that monster?
I mean, that's like an alien something coming in on us.
Right there's our Manor player of the game, old Mellow Tones, baby. All right, anyway, let's take a look now at the play that R.J. Jacobs made out of that quarterback position. Compliments of Matt Ferris.
And once again, it was a 12-yard gain for a first down, and that's pretty much was the limit for Garaway.
Yep. All right. So many thanks to Matt Ferris at Ferris Financial for the It Pays to Plan play of the game. The final score, 41-0. And we want to thank you for joining us on Big Time Sports this year. Keep your socks high and your powder dry. And Bruce?
Bye-bye to Hilton Head.
Bye-bye to Hilton Head, says Bruce.